Showtime in the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to our final stream for today's game. We've got the Big Ten Championship coming up right here, right now. Shout out to all of the Georgia Bulldog fans who caught that last game and watched their Georgia Bulldogs get the win. Shout out to all of the Texas Tech fans as well. And shout out to the Indiana Hoosiers and Ohio State Buckeyes fans coming into this game right here, right now. I will be your host for today's game. My name is Mario, and I am so excited for this one. We've got a game with Ohio State. Right now, Ohio State and the Indiana Hoosiers are both 12-0. 12-0 right now. However, Ohio State Buckeyes are 3.5-point favorites in this game, according to both ESPN and CBS Sports. So, from the start, game, cool, man. All right, forget that last one, says Barry. Oh, we got a lot coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's talk about it. These are my Bulldogs and my Bama cheat sheets. We can throw these away. And then we can bring out the new ones here for our Ohio State Buckeyes and the Indiana Hoosiers. So we will get this started. But for now, let's do a quick pregame analysis of these two teams, guys. Did you know that these Indiana Hoosiers right now are third in college football when it comes to points per game? They are 9th in college football when it comes to yards per game. They are top 10 in yards per play and top 3 in third down efficiency. The only area where they are not in the deep green right now for the Indiana Hoosiers is red zone efficiency, but still, if they were at 26th, it would be deep red. They're at 27th, which is just barely lime green. More important than the color is the actual number behind it, though, guys. Points per game. 41, almost 42 points per game for the Indiana Hoosiers. What? Wait, what? Yes, 42 points per game. Almost 470 yards per game, averaging almost 7 yards per play. They are converting third downs at a 55% success rate and converting red zone opportunities into touchdowns at a 90% success rate. So, big thumbs up to the offense for the Indiana Hoosiers. Taking a look, you guys are saying they look like go blunt pitchforks. Indiana University, you get it? That's their logo. Does look like a trident or a pitchfork, but it's like that for a reason. There's method to the madness. Okay, defense here. Points per game allowed. I can't believe that. 12 points per game, less than 12 points per game allowed. This defense has to be nasty, and I admittedly have never watched a single Indiana Hoosiers game in my life. But today, we're going to watch one together. Okay, yards per game allowed, top 10 in college football, top 12 in college football when it comes to yards per play allowed. Yards per game allowed, they're giving up 267. They're giving up 267 in yards per game allowed. Yards per play allowed, 4.5 yards per play allowed. That's good for top 12. Top 5 in third down efficiency as well, giving up a success rate of 28.9% on third downs. That is amazing from any number, from any statistical standpoint. That is better than any number you will see in the NFL. I guarantee it, guys. Third down efficiency. The Indiana Hoosiers are giving up 28.9% success rate on third downs. Taking a look at the red zone efficiency, they do falter a little bit there, giving up 83% success rate inside the red zone. But on third downs, boy, oh boy, you're most likely not going to convert. We'll see how Ohio State handles those numbers there. Again, those are just numbers. The game ain't played on paper. The game is played on the field with blood and sweat. So let's take a quick look at the stats right now for the other side. It's crazy. So, Ohio State Buckeyes, the #1 team in all of college football right now. They are putting up about 34 points per game offensively, which is less than the Indiana Hoosiers. However, they are giving up less than 10 points per game. This is the #1 defense in all of college football, guys. They're giving up 8.5 points per game. They're giving up 200 yards per game. That includes through the air and on the ground. Hell, for reference, on the last game, they had almost 200 rushing yards, the Georgia Bulldogs did. That does not include passing yards. Yards per game given up for this entire defense right here, 204. Meanwhile, offensively, they're putting up 419. They're more than doubling their opponents' most games. Yards per play, this defense is the best defense in all of college football, guys. Second to none. Literally second to none when it comes to points per game, yards per game, and yards per play. Third down efficiency, success rate of 27% to opposing offenses, almost 28. And red zone efficiency, top 3, giving up 68% success rates to opposing offenses inside the red zone. Offensively, they are the best team in all of college football when it comes to third down efficiency. And if I had to make a bet, guys, I think most of us would lean towards the Ohio State Buckeyes. I think most of us would lean towards the Ohio State Buckeyes. But you know what? I'm not going to guess at it. I'm going to ask you guys, who will win this game? Question marks. Will it be Hoosiers? Or will it be the Buckeyes? Now, kickoff is in about 7 or maybe 8 minutes right now. Yeah. Really? Dylan's saying 8.5 points per game? Yeah. That's what the defense is giving up. This defense is giving up nothing right now. This is insanity. This is insanity for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, Robert Zamora checking in for Ohio. I see you out here dropping the Ohio logos. The underdog. Hoosiers, says James. Ohio State, says Brady Barrett. What's going on? America, says the Gamer Guy Mizzou fan. What up, Gamer Guy Mizzou fan? Rake Flyer saying nothing stops a spam factory like a wrench in the meat grinder. All right, Rake, you already know. Texas put up 7 on these guys. Brutal, dude. Brutal. That is brutal. Space saying go Hoosiers. Shout out to Lucinda. Hello, she's saying, I took Indy. What's up, Lucinda? Lucinda took Indy. Mario Dixon saying, Ohio State Buckeyes. Buckeyes National all up in here. Look, Destructocron, we covered Ohio State Buckeyes during the national championship last year, and that was a really good game. We actually covered quite a bit of the Ohio State Buckeyes in the postseason and during their bowl games as we got closer and closer to that end of year or end of season game. But I have full faith in the Ohio State Buckeyes right now. I'm just saying that Sayin is a Super Saiyan for the Ohio State Buckeyes. And we'll see how Julian Sayin does today. Defensively, the Ohio State Buckeyes have some good feathers in their caps. A couple guys from last season that are now seniors that are moving up the ranks right now. But let's start with the Indiana Hoosiers. We're going to start with the Indiana Hoosiers here. And we're going to take a look at the offense and the defense. And I'm going to run through this pretty quick because kickoff is scheduled in about 7 minutes. So at number 15, your starting quarterback today is Fernando Mendoza, 6'7", 6'5", 225. He's a junior. He was born in Miami, Florida, and Mendoza this season has been let's just say he's been pretty good, guys. We have not seen an Indiana Hoosiers quarterback play like Fernando Mendoza, at least not on paper. 2,758 passing yards. He's completed 72% of his passes this season, 32 passing touchdowns to just 5 interceptions for Fernando Mendoza. At running back, wearing the number 1 today, Roman Hemby going to be your starting running back today, but we will see Kalen Black and we will see Kobe Martin as well. They're about to do the coin toss here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go through my pregame just so that everybody knows who's available on the field here. From the left to the right, number 7, one of your linebacker or one of your wide receivers today, number 7, E.J. Williams Jr. Next to him, you'll see number 3, Omar Cooper Jr. And next to him, actually on the other side over here, you will see Elijah Surratt. Leading this team in receiving yards, it is going to be Omar Cooper Jr. wearing number 3. He is your top pass catcher on this team. Surratt is number 2. By the way, both of these guys, Cooper Jr. and Surratt, both have 11 receiving touchdowns for the Indiana Hoosiers. 11 double-digit touchdowns for both of these wide receivers. Number 13 and number 3, keep an eye on them today. Now, I'm probably going to butcher this name, but your big tight end on the far side, 6'6", wearing number 37 right now. That is Riley Nowakowski. And I think I said that right, but it could be Novakowski or Novakovsky. Nowakowski is what I'm going to go with. Offensive line for the Hoosiers here from left to right. Left tackle today wearing number 65, going to be Carter Smith. Number 62, your left guard, Drew Evans. At center, number 78, Pat Coogan. At right guard, number 74, Bray Lynch. And at right tackle, number 67, Khalil Benson. This makes up your Indiana Hoosiers offense. We will see them take the field here. They are taking the field here right now. Hoosiers defense here from left to right. In case you guys want to know just up front who leads this team in total tackles, it is the linebacker Hardy, and most sacks this season also going to be your linebacker in Hardy. He could end up being a first-round pick this year, and the Hoosiers don't get a heck of a lot of those. Taking a look at your starting defense now for the Indiana Hoosiers. Number 8, your left defensive end, Stephen Daly. Number 95, your left defensive tackle. That will be Tyreek Tucker. Number 97, your right defensive tackle, Mario Landino. Your right defensive end, number 6, Malik Kamara. Your weak side long linebacker, or your left linebacker here in this particular spot, number 21, Elijah Hardy. So Elijah Hardy going to be your left linebacker. Your strong side linebacker, number 4 today, Aiden Fisher. And then, of course, a 4-2-5 defense, so 4, 2, and 5 secondary players right now. You see the 5 secondary players. Left cornerback, number 22. Number 22 today is Jamari Sharp. Over at number 7. Number 7, your free safety today is Lewis Moore. Number 1 at strong safety today, Amare Farrell. Your nickel for today's contest, wearing number 12, going to be Devin Boykin. And number 5, your right corner for today's contest is D'Angelo Pons. This makes up your Indiana Hoosiers defense. That's offense, that's defense, that is stats. Let's take a look at the Ohio State Buckeyes, shall we? You Buckeyes fans might know better than I do who is available here for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Players taking the field here, and let's just say, I'm just saying, Julian Sayin, 6'1", 208 pounds, the sophomore out of Carlsbad, California. This season, 3,065 passing yards for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Bo Jackson going to be your starting running back today, although Bo Jackson does not have the most rushing touchdowns. Bo Jackson does have the most rushing yards. Bo Jackson, 952 rushing yards for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Behind him, 952 in the rushing yards, 5 rushing touchdowns, but really it's C.J. Donaldson, the senior, who is gobbling up those touchdowns right now. If we're at the goal line, ladies and gentlemen, I don't expect Bo Jackson, number 25, to get the goal line carries. I expect C.J. Donaldson, number 12, to get the goal line carries. Bo Jackson, 5 rushing touchdowns this season, 10 rushing touchdowns for C.J. Donaldson. Top wide receivers, guys, we are getting the coin toss right now, so the officials showing the coins. Once again, we've got heads. Let's see if I can't show you all the heads right here. Let's see if it pops up. Heads, it's a zebra head. You see that? The zebra head? That's heads. Here's tails. It's your zebra tail. Let's see if I can't get some light on here. There it is, your zebra tail. It literally says tails on it. I love this coin, man. One of my favorite coins ever. Okay. So, we are seeing the coin toss. Called tails. The toss is up. It is heads. Ohio State won the toss. They will defer to the second half. The Indiana Hoosiers will receive to start this one, guys. So let's go through Ohio State here really quick. Indiana Hoosiers going to get the football to start this game. Buckeyes get the football at halftime. One of your team captains on this squad going to be Brandon Innes, the junior out of Hollywood, Florida. We're looking at number 4 next to him, Jeremiah Smith, someone who's been on this team for a little bit here. He is a sophomore on the squad, 6'3", one of the bigger targets that they've got out here. And Carnell Tate, number 17, we saw him last year as well as a freshman for Ohio State. Then we look at the tight end situation right now, wearing number 86. Your tight end going to be Max Clare. Offensive line for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Left tackle, number 67. Going to be Austin Sireveld. Left guard, number 51, Luke Montgomery. At center, number 75, that will be Carson Heinzman. At right guard, number 77, Tegra Shabola. And right tackle, number 70, Phillip Daniels. This makes up the offensive line for the Ohio State Buckeyes. The defense is who we will see first for Ohio State. This is what we're looking at right now. Your defensive end, number 92, going to be Caden Curry. Number 98, your right or your left defensive tackle, Caden McDonald. Number 95, Tywone Malone. Right defensive end, number 97, going to be Kenyatta Jackson. 4-2-5 defense once again. Weak side linebacker on the left side here, number 6. Excuse me, looks like number, I can't see that number. Yeah, number 6. I've got that messed up. It should be number 3, Styles. What am I looking at right now? I've got a different Styles that just didn't show up on my list. Sonny Styles, number 0, not number 6. It is Sonny Styles, your weak side linebacker. Number 8 on the other side here, your other linebacker, going to be Arvell Reese. Your 5 secondary players for today, wearing number 7 as left cornerback, Jermaine Matthews. Free safety, number 2, Caleb Downs. Strong safety, number 18, Jalen McMillan. Nickelback, number 3, Lorenzo Styles. So we've got 2 Styles out here. Number 6, or actually number 0 and number 3. I got to update that right there. I got number 6 is Devin Sanchez, and that's not the cornerback that we're looking at today. Anyways, number 1 going to be Davison Igbonuson, and that will make up your Ohio State Buckeyes defense. Ladies and gentlemen, enough about that. Let's get this game started. We're lined up for kickoff. Here we go. There's the kickoff, and the Indiana Hoosiers going to start the drive here. Looks like I got my colors a little bit backwards from the TV. Ohio State going to be wearing red. Indiana wearing white today, but that's okay. That is okay. 1st and 10, football at the 25-yard line to open up this one. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Football Nation. I am your host, Mario Manuel. Welcome to today's live stream. Game number 2. We've got first quarter action and a 1st and 10 coming up right now for the Indiana Hoosiers. Ooh, might help me if I got to the right. Might help me if I got to the right one here. Football game number 2. We are in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 25. The snap and a little play action. Going to wind up and throw. Catch is made on the move. Big catch made immediately. First play. Looks like this one's going to be good for good yardage right here, picked up by the Indiana Hoosiers. This time it's going to be number 13 who makes the grab. Elijah Surratt gets the first target of the day. This brings up a 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1 on the pickup here. Let's go to our live score to get you all of the drive charts and all of the things that you guys are expecting out of this one. So from the 25-yard line out to the 34-yard line, Ohio State on defense, Indiana Hoosiers with the football. All good. Okay. They have it. We'll start the clock. 14:51. Hang on. Do we have an injury on the first play of the game? So no more action right now. All of a sudden, first play of the game, we might have had an injury on the very first play. They're focusing on Alberto Mendoza, who's Fernando's brother. So brothers out here, guys. Fernando Mendoza and Alberto Mendoza. Fernando number 15, Alberto. Oh, wow. So a big hit right there on Fernando Mendoza. Alberto Mendoza. Oh, man, he might have just got knocked out. First play of the game. That's a shot to the chin. So number 15, whoa, wait a second. What? Guys, that is huge. Your starting quarterback in a championship game for the Indiana Hoosiers just got blown up, and his little brother is about to take over. This feels like backyard football if I have ever seen it ever in my life. That is crazy. A $5 super chat coming in. Thank you very much. We got backyard football coming up, guys. 2 Mendozas are better than 1, says Brock. Shotgun formation from the 34-yard line. A quick snap and a handoff. Fighting for the yardage here. Looks like the running back, Hemby, going to get the carry. So Roman Hemby picks up the 1 yard needed. That is enough for a first down. First down picked up by the Indiana Hoosiers, and Big Brother will tag back in. So Big Brother jumps back in. A different Mendoza, number 15, does come back in. Alberto Mendoza had 1 play. He handed that off to the running back on this one. That was Roman Hemby. And 1st and 10, looks like Fernando comes back in. Fernando, also taller than the little brother, 6'5". That's a big difference here, especially when it comes to being able to see over the lines. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. The Indiana Hoosiers take the snap. Here's a snap and a handoff. Hemby going to go up the middle here. We'll pick up about 2 yards on the play. Call it a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7 coming up for Hemby and the Indiana Hoosiers. Hoosiers, go Buckeyes, says Long Drive Vids. What's going on, Buckeyes? What's going on, Long Drive Vids? What's going on, Pebble? I see Robert Zamora, DJ Gene, saying this game is on Fox. It is, DJ Gene. It sure is. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. They slip into a pistol formation. Quick snap and a handoff. This time out to the 40-yard line. Carry from Roman Hemby on 2nd down and 7 is a 3-yard pickup. 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4. And now I kind of want to switch these around. But we're set. We're locked in. We're locked in. I am going to make this less maroon, or less and more red. Feels better. And we'll make the Ohio State Buckeyes a little lighter on that one. Okay, all set. What's up, guys? I got a 3rd down and 4 on my TV screen. Football at the 41-yard line. The Indiana Hoosiers take the snap. A drop back. Mendoza scrambles. Mendoza continues to scramble. Mendoza's in trouble. He'll wind up and throw. Catch is made. Number 80 makes the grab. That's Charlie Becker, the sophomore, born in Carnell, Indiana. That's good for an Indiana Hoosiers first down. Okay, so the Hoosiers convert on 3rd down right there. They needed that. It's 1st and 10 at the Ohio State 49. They are across midfield in Ohio State territory, and the clock continues to tick. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field. Number 37 is on the move here. Here's the snap, dropping back, looking right, airing it out. Deep shot upfield. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Omar Cooper Jr. was there. The officials did not drop the flag. That was a deep shot upfield, incomplete from the Ohio State 49. And Omar Cooper is now limping or hopping on 1 foot. That pass just behind him, but you know what? It was a good pass. Let's see if he comes down awkwardly. I think he's keeping the weight off of that left leg. We'll see if he's okay. 49-yard line, 155 on 2nd down and 10. A snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. Looks like this time the carry will go to maybe Kalen Black. Kalen Black gets the pickup of just 2. Call it 3. 3rd down and 7. The clock starts again. The clock will continue ticking here. The Ohio State Buckeyes looking to get a big stop on 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 7 coming up here for the Indiana Hoosiers. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the top of the screen and 1 receiver at the bottom. Waiting for it on the left hash, Fernando Mendoza. They're showing blitz. They bring a 4-man. It's actually just a 3-man rush. Fernando Mendoza gets wrapped up and dropped. That's going to be a tackle and a sack right there. Credit to Caden Curry of the Ohio State Buckeyes. 4th down and 12, a loss of 5. Big play for Ohio State. The Ohio State Buckeyes get to the quarterback on a 3-man rush, which is embarrassing. That's embarrassing for the offensive line to get pushed around like that. Honestly, Zen Mikulski was the right guard, and he just got pushed around. Don't know why they had him in there. Signaled a fair catch. It will be a fair catch at the 12-yard line. Call it the 11, 1st and 10 coming up for Ohio State. The Ohio State Buckeyes take the field now. Buckeyes number 1, Indiana Hoosiers number 2. The Indiana Hoosiers out here at number 2, 1:35 left to go, and Ohio State going to take the football now. Okay, we go to a quick commercial break. That's not my actual accent, guys. Let's turn that off. What's up, y'all? Cheers to each and every one of you guys. Indiana got this, says Lost Words. Daniel saying, you don't make me get off. What, giggity? Daniel. Okay. All right. He says, don't make me get off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well then, my friend. I didn't know I had that effect on you. Shout out to God Bless the Beatles, Miss Buddy Hayes in the house. Indiana got this. Reading some of these comments right now. Dozed, says Barry. Michigan Wolverines playoffs bound. Uh-oh, says Todd Tier. LMAO says eye to eye focused. All right, guys. So we are in the middle of a commercial break now. The Indiana Hoosiers ended their opening drive by punting the football to the Ohio State Buckeyes. So the Ohio State Buckeyes take over now. They signal a fair catch at the 11-yard line. Ohio has a long field to go. And that's the way Indiana likes it. That's the way. I like it. What's up with the country accent, says Jeffrey Powell. Hey, dude, I live in Texas. Sometimes it just happens. Welcome to the NFL, Fernando Mendoza. Matt Patricia is taking that NFL defense to the Buckeyes, says Jonathan Perez. What's going on? Or Jonathan Apres Hernandez. Apresa? Jonathan Apresa Hernandez. What's going on, my friend? You making fun of Indiana? No, man. No, not at all. How's it going, asks Corey Manning. It's going well. Kansas City and the Sunshine Band song, says Nathaniel. Your Indiana Hick accent is good, says Eye to Eye. It was never meant to be. It was never meant to be an Indiana Hick accent. Mega Man 7007, if you're looking for this game is on Fox. Right now you are watching a color radio broadcast of this game. 10 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of this Big Ten championship matchup, and the Ohio State Buckeyes will start this drive on the 11-yard line. Julian Sayin, our Super Saiyan, getting ready to go super right now. All of our Dragon Ball Z quotes on this channel come down to this. Just kidding. 1st and 10. 10:35 left to go. Football at the 11-yard line. Julian Sayin in a shotgun formation with Bo Jackson to his left. I've got a couple receivers down at the bottom of the screen. Here's the snap and a look to one of those receivers. It's actually going to be a catch, and this one gets out to the 25-yard line. Grab is made by Jeremiah Smith. He is pushed out of bounds by Pons at the OSU 25-yard line. Okay, so D'Angelo Pons pushes him out of bounds. That's good for a first down. We'll start the clock once again. Ohio State Buckeyes out to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Camera focusing right now on number 17, 17 being Carnell Tate. Shotgun formation. The motion man is Will Kakmarek. Here's the snap. A drop back here, looking right, looking left, on the move. Julian Sayin, got to get rid of it. Will throw this thing away. Julian Sayin under duress. 9:50 left to go. Stops the clock. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. So incomplete on 1st and 10 from the OSU 25. OSU with the football right now. Ohio State University at their own 25-yard line. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. That pass way upfield. Looks like it was intended for Claire. Shotgun formation once again. Max Clear was the intended receiver on the last play. Here's a snap and a handoff to Bo Jackson. Jackson will get out to the 29-yard line on 2nd down and 10. From the 25 out to the 29. It's a 3rd down and 6 after a 4-yard pickup. Clock will start ticking once again. 3rd down and 6. Football at the Ohio State 29. Can Ohio State score on this drive? Buckeyes refers to the shiny brown nut from the Ohio Buckeye tree, named for its resemblance to a deer's eye. Interesting. Did not know that, but I know something new now. Shout out to you. Shout out to Ohio State. Ohio State. The Buckeyes in a shotgun formation. Trips to the right-hand side. Stepping back once again, Julian Sayin waits for it. They're showing blitz on the Indiana side. They bring 4. Sayin will step into it. He'll wind up and throw. It's picked off. The 25 down at the 22-yard line. Intercepted by Lewis Moore of the Indiana Hoosiers. 1st down, Indiana. And the Hoosiers get the football back inside of Ohio State territory. 1st down, Hoosiers. What a play. Super Saiyan failed. Intercepted, picked off by number 7, Lewis Moore. Huge interception. 6'2" senior out of Mesquite, Texas. That's how you get noticed, my friend. Indiana picked that thing off. Both teams are 12-0, and you're seeing why right now. Go Hoosiers, says RBB 5052. Mr. RBB 5052. Rock and roll. Shotgun formation, trips to the right-hand side. Here's the snap for the Hoosiers. That goes to the right-hand side. It's a 1-yard pickup right here for the running back. Indiana Hoosiers go nowhere on this one. It brings up a 2nd down and 5, and it starts the clock. 2nd down and 9, and it starts the clock once again. So a short gain right here. Looks like a modest gain. Keon Black is the running back in on the play right now. He picked up the 1-yard gain. He's still on the field right now for Indiana. Indiana. On my screen, I've got them in red. On your screen, they are in grayscale. I hope I'm not confusing anyone here. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. There's the drop back. Looking left, a wind up and a throw. Catch is made. Number 13, that's Elijah Surratt. And Elijah Surratt will pick up about 11 on 2nd down and 9. That's good for an Indiana Hoosiers 1st down. That also puts us inside the red zone, and the Hoosiers are in the red zone now. Indiana lining up for this one at the 11-yard line. They have a very good success rate inside the red zone. Shotgun formation, waiting for the snap right now. Fernando Mendoza takes it, a pump fake. He's on the run to the right-hand side. Pressure is coming in. Mendoza has to get rid of it. He throws that away. 2nd down. Incomplete pass will stop the clock with 7:40. Good stop right there by the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Buckeyes getting a big play and a big stop. Good stop by Caden Curry as he chased Fernando Mendoza out to the sideline. So Caden Curry forcing the incompletion right now. 7:40 left to go. Camera still focused on Curry right now. This season, he's got 11 sacks, guys, and a lot of pressures. Another pressure there today. Shotgun from the 11, a quick snap and a handoff. Out goes Roman Hemby, Roman Hemby back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10, no gain. 3rd down and 10, no gain from Roman Hemby. Number 1 stays on the field for this next play. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first. The Indiana Hoosiers inside Ohio State's red zone. Who will win this battle? Okay, all right. Who will win the battle? Shotgun formation. Third down conversions, 56% this season. That is best in college football. Here's the snap, dropping back, a three-man rush, going to wind up and throw. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage. Well done by the Ohio State Buckeyes defense. That was swatted down again. There's Caden Curry with a pass deflection. It stops the clock with 6:55. Fourth down and 10, and the field goal unit will come out now for Indiana. So Indiana going to have to kick a field goal here. Probably not what they were expecting to do, but it is what it is. Indiana Hoosiers, Nico Radicic, which, by the way, this is the first field goal opportunity for either team today. A 29-yard field goal attempt from the left hash is up and good for the Indiana Hoosiers, and they will be the first to score. All right, guys, the Indiana Hoosiers will score 3 points from 29 yards out. That is good for 3. Indiana officially takes the lead in this game. Okay, guys, we go to a commercial break. Shout out to everyone watching this live stream. Welcome, welcome, one and all. My name is Mario. I hope that you guys are enjoying today's content. Now, just like last game, guys, my thought is that a few channels are going to roll the dice right now, and those channels will likely be taken down. YouTube, the giant play button in the sky is not going to let those channels just show the game, at least not for too long. At some point, they will be brought down, and then at some point, we'll end up with a gaggle of folks. Right now, this is a modest live stream at the moment, and that's okay. So I want to ask you guys, those of you who are currently in here right now, if you have not smashed the like button just yet, please be sure to do so. I know a lot of people forget. We had over 300,000 views on the last live stream that we just did 45 minutes ago. So if you're watching right now, be sure to smash that like button because we had less than 2,000 likes on that last video. Okay. Now, Indiana Hoosiers are going to kick this off over to Ohio State. When we get back from the commercial break, we will see Ohio State take the field once again. Here's a quick head-to-head comparison for these two quarterbacks, which we did not get a chance to look at, guys. Taking a look at these two quarterbacks today. Fernando Mendoza. You can see his numbers there, 2,758 passing yards. And next to him on the right side of your screen, Julian Sayin, 6'1", the sophomore. Both these guys, actually, Fernando Mendoza is a junior. Julian Sayin is a sophomore. Mendoza, less passing yards, more rushing yards, though. And when we add all of this up, it's basically a wash. But Mendoza does have more total touchdowns, tied for interceptions. Mendoza is prone to getting sacked. So which quarterback would you take? Do you want Mendoza? Do you want para la raza, mi gente? Or do you want to go Super Saiyan? Are you going Mendoza or are you going Super Saiyan? Who do you take? Who do you take here, Mendoza or the Super Saiyan? I'm just saying. I don't know, man. It's so close. It's hard to see. It's hard to tell. I see some people saying Mendoza, Fortnite clip saying Mendoza in the house. I see Scott saying Mendoza, Kevin saying Robert saying Steven saying and yeah, we've got a lot. Doza, says Stephen Dury. What up, Stephen? All right, guys, defensive comparison for these two teams. We did just watch an interception happen. The Hoosiers got another takeaway. Take a look at that, averaging 2 takeaways per game. They've got 1 in the first quarter. Let's see if they end up with a second. Who will win this game, the Ohio State Buckeyes or the Indiana Hoosiers? Interestingly enough, it's a 51-50 split, or 51-49 split right now in our official poll in the chat. Buckeyes going to line up to receive Ohio State with 6:51 left to go. Waiting for the kickoff. There's the boot. Ohio State not going to bring this out. We get a touchback. They'll start this drive on the 25-yard line. Indiana Hoosiers 3, Ohio State Buckeyes 0. Julian Sayin coming out right now. After interception last week at Michigan, he completed 19 of 24 for 233 and 3 touchdowns. So Julian Sayin was just warming up with that first interception right there. He does have 1 of 3 completions for just 13 passing yards and 1 interception today. Let's see if they can improve on this number here. Break! They line up on the 25. Ohio State with the football at the 25-yard line. Motion on the field by number 85. That's Bennett Christian. Here's the snap and a little play action. A wind up and a throw to the left-hand side. Catch will be made by Jeremiah Smith as he's pushed out by D'Angelo Pons. Once again, good job by D'Angelo. So 2nd down and 2. It is going to be an 8-yard pickup there. 8-yard pickup by number 4. That is Jeremiah Smith getting involved quickly in this game. How about some waffles, says Todd Tier. Sayin or Pavia for Heisman, says Call of Duty King Slayer. What up, Call of Duty King Slayer? Call of Duty King Slayer. Okay, shotgun formation. There's the snap. A little drop back here. In trouble. Sayin is on the run. He'll wind up and throw. Catch is made beyond the line to gain. Down at about the 38-yard line, it is going to be Tate who makes the grab. Well done there by Carnell Tate. And on 2nd down and 2, a gain of 5 results in a first down. First down, Ohio State will get this clock ticking once again. About 5 minutes here left to go. Tate doesn't need both feet down, but he gets both feet down before getting tagged by Kamara. So Mikhail Kamara was about to blow him up. Ohio State gets the first down. 37-yard line. Sayin drops back. Sayin will wind up and throw. He will find Jeremiah Smith again across midfield, across the 50-yard line. That should be good for a first down. Into Indiana Hoosiers territory. Back-to-back big plays. That catch goes for 12 yards. Jeremiah Smith on 1st and 10 picks up an Ohio State first down. First down for Ohio State, bro. Who did you bet on today? I know you're watching this live stream and you're in your head who was going to win this game. I'm guessing that most of y'all, like me, were taking Ohio State in this one, but I'm wrong. Looks like the Buckeyes, 52%. It's a close enough split. Here's the snap out of the pistol from the 49 out to the right-hand side. Looks like from the 49 to about the 44. That's a 7-yard pickup. It looks like Ohio State was on their own side of midfield still. That looked like the wrong call by the officials, but it doesn't matter. Ohio State will pick up 7 yards on the play. 2nd down and 3 coming up. Ohio State at the 44-yard line. A quick snap and a handoff goes backwards this time. Down he goes, and Bo Jackson will lose yards on 2nd down and 3. It brings up a 3rd down and 5. Uh-oh. 3rd down and 5, and just like that, we're looking at another 3rd down. Can the Buckeyes convert here? Sayin is 4 of 6 for 37 yards and 1 interception today. Let's see if Julian Sayin. Let's see if Julian can get it done. I am King Julian. Sorry, that's a whole thing from Madagascar. Bad taste. 3rd down and 5, shotgun formation. From the right hash this time, Julian Sayin takes it. He drops back against the 4-man rush. Sayin in a clean pocket, runs out of time, is blown up, and down he goes at the 50-yard line. Elijah Hardy will bag him. Bagged and tagged, down goes Sayin. 4th down and 9 coming up now. 4th down and 9 coming up now. Oh, there was a touchdown pass upfield, wide open. Brandon Inniss had all day. Inniss was wide open, but Sayin got dropped. Sayin got dropped. Here's the punt, guys. 4th down and 6, and the Indiana Hoosiers will get the football back. Signal the fair catch at the 11-yard line. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10. Indiana gets the football back. Ohio State looks like a possible upset right now. What, OSU? Bo played baseball too, says the Mr. Mojo. Why is so peculiar that Sayin has not been sacked much all year? He might be rattled. Bo don't know diddly, says Matt. Right there. I know. Sayin waiting for that check to clear, says Fortnite Clips. He's waiting for that NIL check to clear. Cindy, what's going on? Oh, sack. Oh. Scott saying, Indiana. Nice done, Hardy, says Barry. This is a wannabe Bo Jackson. So, yes, it's Bo Jackson. The Bo Jackson? No. A Bo Jackson? Yes. It is a Bo Jackson, not the Bo Jackson. A Bo Jackson. Okay, folks, we are still in the middle of this quick commercial break. Let's take a quick look right now, see what we got going on. Looks like we got about 1,400 people watching this live stream right now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. 1,400 fans, I guess. Maybe 1,400 people just in need of something. Big Ten game right here. I was excited for it. I'm hoping that we continue to grow right now on this one. Bo Jackson got around, says the Mr. Mojo. Bringing around town. Garen Sneed. I listened to you on the last game, says Garen. What's up, Garen? Rock and roll, my friend. Cheers to you. Who else is in the house? We've got Daniel Medina saying Notre Dame, Notre Indians. Interesting. Jack. Looks like Jack Petite saying hello with the Snoopy. What up, Snoopy? How you doing, Jack? Rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Bo Jackson still playing, says Pebble. Maybe. Michigan, we up 2 field goals before, you know. Bringing around town. I get around like Tupac, says the Mr. Mojo. Ann in the house. What's up, Ann? Ann Judge, welcome in. Hashtag Pound City, giggity. Let's see. Michigan Wolverines in the house. What up, Jack? Banger Wave saying Ohio State. Ooh, I'm a PSU fan. Penn State. But I want OSU to lose, says RBB. Hey, bro, says Kevin Lewis. What up, Kevin Lewis? Thanks for checking in. We're doing a quick little roll call right now, guys. Steven asking, are you doing shots? Patron on the rocks, and we ready for some shots. Let's go. Na, 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 na. No, we don't do that on this channel, man. You're looking for Chat Sports. They're the drunk guys down the street. This is Football Nation. We try to keep things together here. Thanks for asking, though, Steve. No, we don't do shots. Let's see. Boomer Sooner, baby, what's going on? Hoosiers in the house, says Carlton Smith. Bucks will come back. Thank you for upgrade to regular from newbie. Got you. I got you, Mr. Gator. You are a regular now, Mr. Gator. You are a regular now. Not the Bo Jackson, just a Bo Jackson. Mr. Mojo saying, no, this is a 420 channel, man. What kind of party you think this is? No, that's also not true. Not gonna. Anyways, okay. Let's move on. Commercial break is over. The Indiana Hoosiers got the football back, ladies and gentlemen. And looks like right now Indiana going to start this drive after the Ohio State punt at the 11-yard line. So football at the 11. Pistol formation for the Indiana Hoosiers. There is the snap. This is going to be a play action, a wind up and a throw. Too much mustard on that pass. Delivered a rocket through the hands of number 80. That pass goes too far for Charlie Becker to wrap up. The pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Uh-oh. Cooper Jr. exiting this game, guys. Omar Cooper Jr., the top receiver for this Hoosiers offense, is now getting looked at in the locker room. 3-0-3, shotgun formation, motion on the field. Looks like this time it's Riley Nowaski. Going to be a handoff to the running back on 2nd down and 10. This will be a carry for about 7. And if you guys get out of the way, I can see the number on the jersey. That's going to be Hemby who gets the pickup. 3rd down and 3 after about a 7-yard gain. So big 3rd down. They're calling it a 3rd down and 2 at the IU 19-yard line. 3rd down and 2 coming up now. It's still showing and 10. I got to refresh this. Should be 3rd down and 2. And it's not. I'm going to have to update my scoreboard. Here's the snap and a run to the left-hand side. Fernando Mendoza will pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10 coming up right now for Fernando Mendoza. Nice. Sorry, guys. One quick moment. I got to make sure that my scoreboard is updating because it's not moving right now, and that's going to be a big problem here. One moment while I get this set up. Okay. Indiana Hoosiers have the football. It is a 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Shotgun formation, a look to the left. It's tipped up in the air and intercepted by Ohio State. The Ohio State Buckeyes get the pick, and they get the football back in Indiana territory, back inside the red zone. Into the red zone for the first time today, thanks to the defense. That is intercepted by Davison Igbinosun. Davison Igbinosun picks that one off. The pass intended for the tight end Riley Nowakowski. That pass incomplete. An interception today for Fernando Mendoza. And what's interesting is that both these quarterbacks stay the same. Now both quarterbacks, including today's game, have thrown 6 interceptions. And the Ohio State Buckeyes defense gets a big stop there. So 1 minute and 21 seconds left to go. I got to get my clock fixed. I had a slight technical difficulty here. The clock has been corrected. 1:21 left to go. It will be 1st and 10. We will be just outside of the red zone. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Ohio State Buckeyes at the 25-yard line. Quick look here at the defensive comparison once again, guys. Time to score, says Nathaniel. Not cooked yet, Mr. Mojo. Not cooked yet. Okay, so this is the defensive comparison between the two. You can see that most of this is basically advantage Buckeyes, not by much here. Advantage Buckeyes, actually, this is a big difference, giving up 206 yards per game. 80 yards per game on the ground, 125 through the air. The biggest difference is the takeaways per game. The Hoosiers averaging 2.5 takeaways per game. Meanwhile, the Buckeyes averaging less than 1. They've got 1. Let's see how much farther they can push this. We're also curious to see if the Hoosiers defense can get to the quarterback. They're averaging closer to 3 sacks per game, as are the Ohio State Buckeyes. So both of these defenses and both of these offenses, very, very solid. Hoosiers running game comparison to the Buckeyes. Hoosiers have a better running game than the Ohio State Buckeyes, which is unusual because the Buckeyes had the best ground game. Obviously, losing Travian Henderson makes a big chunk of the ground game here for the Ohio State Buckeyes. But taking a look at this right now, guys, 9th in rushing yards per game, rushing attempts per game, yards per rushing attempt. These runners are solid for the Indiana Hoosiers. For the Ohio State Buckeyes, I mean, not so bad, but not nearly as good as 223 rushing yards per game. The Buckeyes averaging just 162. Big drop-off in productivity there in the run game comparison. All right, guys, if you're wondering why I'm just chit-chatting, we are in the middle of a commercial break. 1:21 left to go in the first quarter of this one. The Ohio State Buckeyes just got the football back. Ohio State Buckeyes just got the football back. The Indiana Hoosiers are on defense. Okay. Shout out to those of you watching this live stream. Our goal for today's live stream, man, can we get to 70,000 today? Maybe. But right now we don't have enough people in the chat room, so that's okay. Not enough people in the chat room. We'll get there momentarily. We're going to line up here on 1st and 10 at the should be 1st and 10 at the Ohio State 25. Let's see where they put this. Coming back from this commercial break, guys. Coming back from this commercial break after the interception, we're at the 25-yard line. Pistol formation, a quick snap, and a handoff for the Ohio State Buckeyes. To the right-hand side he goes. Going to break through that tackle. Good job out here, Bo Jackson. There is a flag. It is the first flag of the game. Late flag comes in. This might be a face mask right here. Let's find out who it's on. I do see a face mask. Personal foul. Face mask. Defense against the Indiana Hoosiers. Half the distance to the goal. And we are inside the red zone officially. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line after that penalty here, folks. It's 1st and goal. So 1st and goal for Ohio State. The Ohio State Buckeyes with 51 seconds here left to go. I'll just start the clock and let it catch up. Actually, it looks like we've got 1:30 here left to go. My clock might just be ahead. Interesting. Okay, 1st and goal. 1 minute and 20 seconds here left to go. Camera looking on the right-hand side, focusing in on the big tight end, Bennett Christian. offset I formation, and Julian Sayin has two running backs or two players behind him here. Sayin takes the snap, hands this off to Bo Jackson. He breaks a tackle. A flag comes in. The tackle is not broken. The tackle goes for a loss, and there's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this is. This one's going to be against the Hoosiers, guys. Oh, no. Oh, no. Offsides. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Replay. First down. So first and goal from the 8 becomes first and goal from the 3. Instead of being a tackle for a loss, where honestly a great play was made right there by Jeff Oltzinger. Great play made by Jeff Oltzinger, going to be negated by that flag for offsides. So now Julian Sayin with a running back to his left and a running back behind him. Now two running backs to his left. Julian Sayin takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Bo. Pressure comes in. He throws that thing away. Stops the clock with 53 seconds. Second down and goal coming up now. 53 seconds left to go. It is second and goal. Ohio State at the 4-yard line. Indiana Hoosiers looking to make a big stop right now. Z-Cam saying Mario, question mark? Yes. Yes, Z-Cam. Did I miss something? You said Mario, question mark? Are we good? All good, Z-Cam? I think so. Okay. Julian Sayin, offset I formation once again. From the 4-yard line on second down and goal. Motion on the field. A snap and whistles come in immediately. 51 seconds left to go. I bet it's a false start. It is. False start on the offense, and everybody doing the dance right now. False start against Ohio State is a 5-yard delay. All of a sudden, the officials remembered, oh, yeah, we're calling a game. Let's throw some flags. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down and goal with 53 seconds here left to go. The Buckeyes line up in a shotgun. Stepping up to the line quickly, Julian Sayin has something to say. He steps back. One receiver at the bottom, two receivers at the bottom, and one to the top. A man in motion, that's Max Clare. There's the snap, dropping back, looking left. Still looking left, in trouble. Julian Sayin scrambles. He'll wind up and throw. Catch is made. Touchdown. Carnell Tate. Touchdown. Ohio State. Oh, man. And the Buckeyes will put 6 points on the board. Touchdown, Ohio State. The catch is made. This time it's Carnell Tate who makes the grab. That puts 6 points on the board, and all of a sudden the Indiana Hoosiers now trail by 3 when just moments ago they led by 3. Good pass from Julian Sayin. I'm just saying that was pretty good. Here comes the extra point attempt, and here comes the Crimson Gin. The kick is up. The kick is good. It is 7-3. All right, guys, commercial break. Second best receiver in the country, says Nathaniel. Nathaniel saying that he is the second best receiver in the country. Ohio, O-H-I-O, Ohio, Temple of Brutus, what's going on? Let's see, PG, come on, money. I'm just saying. That's it, Banger Wave. I'm just saying. Flag, question mark? No flag, Barry. No flag on this one. Go Bucks. I'm waiting on Texas Tech. Here comes the Buckeyes, says Destructo Cron. All right, guys, that is the end of that drive. The Ohio State Buckeyes do score a touchdown. 46 seconds left to go. Fourth consecutive game with a touchdown for Carnell Tate. Carnell Tate. Did I say taint? Very different. Okay. So, we just got a touchdown. Ohio State gets the touchdown. Laundry is done, says Barry, hopefully. Hopefully for now. Raider guy saying, Mario, no spoilers. I'm the only one allowed to give spoilers today. Here's the kickoff. This goes through the back of the end zone here. And we'll start this drive at the 25-yard line. Indiana Hoosiers take over once again. Taint your wagon, says the Mr. Mojo. Let's go, Big Red, says Mike Mo Gigolo. What up, Mike Mo? How you doing, my friend? Mike Moe is in the house. 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and the Indiana Hoosiers going to start this drive on the 25-yard line, folks. Breaking the huddle, Fernando Mendoza. Fernando Mendoza breaks the huddle. The camera's focused on number 1, Davison Ingbonison, who got the last interception here. Mendoza takes the snap, a 4-man rush coming in. Plenty of time for Mendoza. A deep shot upfield. Oh, my goodness. It was almost caught. That was a crazy throw. Mendoza threw a rope. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this flag is. Find out who that's on. Pass interference on the defense. Pass interference, Ohio State. It looked like a good, clean throw to me. The defense getting hands on number 80 just a little bit early. Good call by the officials. All over him before that football got there. The back judge had a very close. I mean, that seemed good enough, but you know what? That's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down right here. 40-yard line for the Indiana Hoosiers. They move from the 25 to the 40. Here's a quick snap and a handoff to the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, pushed out of bounds. The Indiana Hoosiers will get a big gain here thanks to Kalen Black. Kalen Black picks up 37 yards. Wow. Kalen Black with a run to the left-hand side. Everything opened up for him. He got chased down at the end of the deal by Caleb Downs. But what a play there. Pushed out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Big first down here. Out to the 22, the Indiana Hoosiers. Call it the 23, shotgun formation. That is the final play of the quarter here, guys. It goes to the left-hand side. It'll be a 1-yard pickup. 2nd down and 9 when we get back from the end of the first. We'll start the next drive here, or we'll finish this up when we get back. It'll be a 2nd down and 9 at the Ohio State 22. Good game so far. Indiana answering back in a big way, bro. That was huge. Okay, big play. Big play. Oh, wow, what a run, says DJ Jean. Yes, get those dominant yards in, Hoosiers. Almost Black and Downs. Let's see. Good game, says Steve. I'm with you. AC/DC kids don't know. Because I'm back in black. Oh, man, don't get me started, man. I can totally rip some AC/DC. Let's see. They needed it, says Leo Burr. They did need it, Leo. They did. We got a game here, folks, says Montez Beckford. Ronald saying score a touchdown this drive, Indiana. That's the plan right now. Still hanging with you, says Cody. Thanks, Cody. I'm here, brother. UGA sucks. You trim, says Ben. All right, dude. I think that's good. I don't know. I don't know what you trim means, but I think that's good. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap, says Yvette, or says Vet817. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Ooh, dirty deeds and... Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started. Oh, man. AC/DC does rock, dude. AC/DC does rock. Can we see the shave commercial again? You will, the QN. You know what, dude? Honestly, that's awesome that you say that. That makes me smile that you guys appreciate the content that I'm putting out there. I will show that here when we have at least, my goal is to get at least 2,000-3,000 people into the chat before I drop that commercial. I don't necessarily want to drop it right now at the end of the first. We'll probably drop it closer to the third quarter here. But Black Ice says, Bergman, that's like my favorite scent of like those scented trees that you get. Black Ice is the way that it's done. Jumping Jack Flash. Georgia played cupcakes all season. SEC is lower than ever, says Temple of Brutus. We got a whole lot of Rosie. Got a whole lot going on, guys. Okay, so those of you who did not catch the last live stream, folks, we were live for the Georgia Bulldogs and Alabama game. That was a big game there. I know how much all this energy takes, says James Joseph. Oh, buddy. It takes a lot of energy. Indiana's not going to score, says Big Banger Mob. Okay. Carl saying Mendoza, a Buckeye is a crazy thing for a mascot, says been having. That is true. That is true. We are in the middle of a commercial break. Some of you guys did not catch the last live stream, guys. Those of you who are new to the channel, I cover NFL. And if you are interested in catching NFL games with me, I am your host. My name is Mario. I will be covering 3 games tomorrow. Tomorrow, game number 1, we'll have this matchup here with the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. They will be fighting for the number 1 spot in the AFC North. Then we go to the NFC North, and we'll cover this game here with the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Back-to-back games just like we did today, and our final game of the slate, Houston Texans and Kansas City Chiefs for Sunday. That's it. Eye to eye saying you've been thunderstruck. Mario is a W name, says Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne. Suzanne is a W name. I'll take it. I love it. Okay, folks, end of the first, the start of the second. Commercial break is over. Indiana Hoosiers inside of the Buckeyes territory at the 22-yard line. It's 2nd down and 9. 15 minutes on the clock for this second quarter. Looks like Fernando Mendoza in a shotgun formation. One man standing to his left. I believe that's Keon Black. Motion on the field right now. There's the snap for Mendoza. He'll hand this off, and it's Roman Hemby, actually, who gets the carry. Takes this to about the 19. It's a 3-yard pickup to start it. 3rd down and 6. We are inside the red zone, guys. Just inside the red zone. 3rd down and 6 at the Ohio State 19-yard line. Indiana Hoosiers at the OSU 19. Okay. I see a man doing some John Cena work right here. Ohio State Buckeyes defense saying you can't see me right now. 3rd down and 6, motion on the field. This time it's Elijah Surratt on the move. Mendoza with time against the 4-man rush. He runs into danger. He gets in trouble. He goes down. He'll be bagged on the play. Well done by Ohio State. And down he goes as Kenyatta Jackson Jr. drops him for a sack. That's a loss of 3. He goes backwards, and the Hoosiers field goal team will likely come out. It brings up a 4th down and 9 back at the Ohio State 22. Indiana Hoosiers looking for a touchdown. Instead, they get sacked on the play. Well done by Kenyatta Jackson to blow past his assignment right there. Rips right past his assignment. Here comes the 40-yard attempt. It's a 40-yard field goal attempt from position number 2. There's the snap. There's the hold. The kick is up. The kick is no good. And the Hoosiers will miss. Barely, bro. The Hoosiers miss by like this much, bro. No way. Oh, my goodness. Wow. The field goal is unsuccessful for Indiana. 13-24, and Ohio State will take over at the 21-yard line. Missed field goal, empty possession there for Indiana. A huge stop for Ohio. That is crazy. Huge stop there for Ohio. Well done. Okay, back to a commercial break. What's going on, B-Bolts? Saying hello, Mario. What's up, B-Bolts? Bring in Brandon Aubrey. He's good from 60. Curtis saying that's hilarious. We are in the middle of another commercial break. When we get back, Ohio State will then take over. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the Ohio State 21-yard line. They'll be on their own 21. Raider guy saying, Mario, Mike Mo Gigolo keeps giving spoilers. Hey, Mike Mo Gigolo, what are you doing, bro? No spoilers. We're going to put you in timeout. And also, Raider guy, no snitching. We're going to put you in timeout too. No, I'm just kidding. But please no spoilers, guys. Please no spoilers in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Yup, scripted called it before he shanked it, says Greeny. Did you? Did you call that? Let's see. Big Banger Mob saying, I told you they wasn't going to score. Hey, you did say they weren't going to score. So, the Indiana Snoozers, says Curtis. Indiana has played no one this season. They get rattled easily, says Matt ST. Aubrey is my favorite, says Courtney. I called 6'7", almost 6'7". I told you they wasn't scoring. No timeout is right, says Vet. No snitching, that is worse, says Curtis. Okay, all right. Well, guys, we are in the middle of this game. We are back to another commercial break. That is just the way college football works. College football loves to throw in their breaks every possible moment that they can. So it will be my job to try to keep you guys entertained. While we are here, let me go ahead and ask, guys, where are you watching from? We didn't ask this earlier. We're watching, says Courtney. Courtney, but where are you watching from? Let's find out, chat, where we're checked in for today's contest. Cleveland, Ohio in the house from Mr. Mario Dixon. Rock and roll, Mario Dixon. Thanks for letting us know. Todd Tier saying, I'm watching you watching. Nebraska's in the house. What's going on, Janet? Arkansas's in the house. Stuffing, Arizona. New Orleans in the house. What up? We got Lemoore, California. Indiana's in the house. Thank you, Vet. Thank you very much. Michigan, what's going on? I see Alfred in Michigan, Scottville, Michigan, Moscow, Idaho, Texas in the house. Mike Couch, like always, in Canton, Ohio. Speaking of Ohio, the Ohio State Buckeyes have the football. Here's the snap and a handoff. This run from the 21-yard line gets out to, let's call it the 25, before being stopped there. We'll get the clock back on right now. 2nd down and 7 with 13 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. 2nd down and 5 after a 5-yard gain. The Buckeyes have the football. Sorry for not getting a chance to read all of the comments, guys. I asked that question a little bit late. Quito, Ecuador, ¿qué onda? Da la Mortex. Da la Mortex. No sé, no tiene acento. Pero Quito, Ecuador, bienvenidos, mi amigo. Shout out to you, buddy. Okay, here's the snap on 2nd down and 7. Dropping back, airing it out. Deep shot upfield, wide open. Catch is made. The 20, The 20 going down just shy of the 20. From the 25 to the 20, Jeremiah Smith. A huge, huge catch upfield. There's a flag on the play. This could negate everything. Jeremiah Smith just got a monster grab. Let's find out what the penalty is. Personal foul. Illegal use of hands to the face against the defense of the Indiana Hoosiers. Penalty against the Indiana Hoosiers. Yikes, hands to the face, illegal use of hands. And this puts Ohio State all the way. By the way, guys, that was a 51-yard grab by Jeremiah Smith. A 51-yard grab by Jeremiah Smith. A huge first down picked up for Ohio State. Here we go. Inside of, actually, they're at the 11-yard line. We're in the red zone after that penalty. That penalty put us inside the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 11. Inside the red zone, a pistol formation. The step back, it's actually an I formation. A step back and a handoff. This will be a 2-yard gain. It brings up a 2nd down and 8 from the 9-yard line. 12 minutes, about 12 minutes left to go here. 2nd down and 8. Super Saiyan throwing a huge play upfield right there. A monster catch for Jeremiah Smith. He now leads this team after that grab. 4 targets, 4 receptions, 83 receiving yards. Ohio State inside Indiana red zone. From the 9-yard line, they are inside Indiana's 10. A pistol formation. Camera locking in on the player at the top of the screen. Here's the snap and a handoff. This time, Bo Jackson going to bounce off a couple defenders. He'll pick up a yard, maybe 2 on the deal here. It does bring up a 3rd down and 6. The head linesman going to say forward progress. Stop there. Although I see 3rd down and 7 on my TV screen, the clock continues to tick. So 3rd down and 6, maybe 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 6, maybe 3rd down and 7. 3rd down conversions 0 for 2 today for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. On the move, looks like Julian is going to run for it. He'll be sacked on the play, and down he goes. He's bagged. Isaiah Jones with a huge sack for the Indiana Hoosiers. 4th down and 10, and he goes backwards on the play. So maybe holding them to a field goal here. Julian Sayin got that ankle wrapped up, and he even lost a shoe. He loses the left shoe on the deal. Down he goes. Well done. So here comes the field goal unit. Here comes the field goal unit from the right hash. It's a 30-yard field goal for Ohio State. The Buckeyes lining this one up on the right hash right now. 30-yard field goal attempt. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up and it swerves, but it is good. The kick is up. Fielding's kick is good, and the Buckeyes will put 3 more points on the board. The Buckeyes will score. Okay, guys, the Buckeyes will score. And we've got 10:08 here left to go in the first half of this game. 10:08 left to go in the first half of this game. Shout out to you guys. Watch the fake, says Daniel Wilson. Indiana got to score next drive or it's over, says B.S. Movington. Johnny Lewis saying Ohio State losing this game. Sorry. 3 is passed. We'll see how it goes. It's good. Go Buckeyes. All right, guys. Where are my Buckeyes fans at? Where are my Ohio State Buckeyes fans at right now? We'll take it, says Yvette. Bama out of playoffs. SEC only gets 4 teams in, says Temple of Brutus. Okay, go Buckeyes, says Temple of Brutus. I see Janet Jones checking in. Robert Zamora checking in right now. James checks in for Ohio. I see Brutus checking in right now. The Ohio State, says Ross Incognito. What up, Ross? Let's see. Go Bucks, says James. Ohio, says Nathaniel. Ken, watching from Myanmar. What's going on, Ken? Thanks for checking in. The Buckeyes. What is up, Ohio State fans? Look at you guys. Look at all of these Ohio State fans. Interesting game so far, says the real Axe CT. Yes. Real interesting for sure. Right here, bro, says Steve Bushwald. Buckeyes have momentum. Let's go, Bucks. Mimi, Florida Buckeye, saying Buckeyes all day. What's going on, Zoe? What's going on, Steely? What's going on, Johnny? All the names ending in that right there. Heavyweight fight tonight, says Brutus. It is a heavyweight fight indeed. Okay, folks. If you guys have not checked out my website, do me a favor, man. At the end of today, or maybe even during this stream at some point if you get bored, go check out my website, guys. I think this game is definitely going to be a little more intimate than the last game. I think we'll have a smaller turnout, and that's okay. That's totally fine by me. Would love to see you guys check out the website. Go sign up for the weekly pick'ems right there. Go check out what Sway is all about. Maybe do some of the trivia on the website. I don't know. You can check out the Football Nation shop. Looking to grow the website as well. Looking to continue growing our email chain so that way if I ever do end up getting in trouble with the giant play button in the sky, I can keep you guys updated and let you guys know what's going on out there. So anyways, www.footballnationusa.com. You are watching the channel called Football Nation, which is why we have this logo down here, FN, Football Nation. That's why we say, let's effing go on this channel. Anyways, commercial break is over. The Ohio State Buckeyes just scored a field goal here. I'll turn that noise off for you guys. Down by 7, the Indiana Hoosiers looking to get the football back. Down by 7, the Indiana Hoosiers looking to get the football back. That's right, Curtis. We're at 69.5 on our way up to 70. Let's see if we can get there. Okay, let's effing go, says my Les Kelly. What up? Oh, that's Miles. That's Miles Kelly. I can't read. What up, Miles Kelly? Here's the kickoff. This one goes back. Back. We'll get a touchback, and we'll start this drive on the 25. 1st and 10. Indiana Hoosiers, 25-yard line. They take over at their own 25. 10:08 left to go. Let's do this thing. Okay. Temple of Brutus says to hit that like button. You heard the man. You heard the man. Okay, let's reset the numbers here. We'll have a 1st and 10, not a 4th and 10. 10:08 coming up. 10:08 left to go. They're focusing in right now on I don't even know who they're focusing in on right now. I think that was Julian Sayin. Either way, we're in a shotgun formation right now. Indiana Hoosiers with the football. Here's the snap. Mendoza will wind up and throw. Finds a man at the 39-yard line. The catch is made. Jonathan Brady makes a big play. That's good for a first down. First down, Indiana Hoosiers. First down, Indiana. Good catch right there. Good way to go out on that play. Well done. Eventually wrapped up by Caleb Downs, but a great catch made by number 0 in Jonathan Brady. It's a 1st and 10. 9:34 left to go. Shotgun formation. Trips on the left, one on the right. Motion on the field right now from the big tight end. Here's a snap. Dropping back in trouble. Mendoza goes to the right. Mendoza throws that away. Mendoza delivers airmail right here. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this flag is. It'll probably be a holding on the offense if I had to guess. If I had to guess, it's got to be a holding. But here's the call. Yup, holding. Offense. Looks like they're saying number 74. If that's number 74, that would be on Bray Lynch for the Indiana Hoosiers. They're going to call this a holding call. I don't see it. I don't see the holding call anywhere, but you know what? It'll be a replay of first down. So 1st and 20 coming up now for the Hoosiers. That's the 4th penalty today for Indiana. This backs them up to the 29-yard line. So 1st and 20 from the 29. Here's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to the right-hand side. From the 29 out to the 35 he goes. That's a 6-yard pickup. Call it the 36. Looks like the 35. 2nd down and 14 after a 6-yard gain. Clock is ticking. 3 points, okay. Didn't miss much. Barry, you did not miss much, my friend. You did not miss much, my friend. Thank you, Owl on the Prowl. Rock and roll, Dave. Appreciate you. Okay. I got 2nd down and 13 on my TV screen. 8:50 left to go in the first half of this one. The Indiana Hoosiers at the 36-yard line. There is the snap. Mendoza to the right. Catch is made past the 40 out to about the 42. 3rd down. It's a 5-yard pickup. 3rd down and 8 coming up. They're putting it down at the 41. So 3rd down and 8 at the Indiana 41. The Hoosiers got to get into the huddle right now. Ooh. This is 3rd down and 6. 41. Is it 3rd down and 8 or 3rd down and 6? We'll go with 3rd down and 6 because CBS is just straight up wrong. So 3rd down and 6. They're at the 43, not the 41. 43-yard line, shotgun formation. Trips to the left-hand side. Motion on the field once again from Nowakowski. Here's the drop back against the blitz, and Mendoza has to throw. Catch is made. Left-hand side. Who's the jersey number? It looks like a grab right here. They're going to go with Becker. Number 80 makes the grab. Charlie Becker picks up a first down. Big, huge catch for Charlie Becker as he breaks away to the outside right there. That will result in a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the Ohio State 47. Indiana inside of Ohio territory. Hoosiers, left hash. Hoosiers, shotgun formation. One receiver to the bottom, one receiver to the top. Here's the snap, and Mendoza will hand this off to the running back. Looks like they get out to the 45. Call that a 2-yard pickup on 1st and 10. Call that a 2nd down and 8. Carry going to go to Kalen Black. Kalen Black picks up 2 yards. Miguel Soto, what's going on? Roy Williams, I see you out there. Ann, welcome back. RBB, welcome back. Maddox, hello. Sans S, hello. Miles Kelly saying Hoosiers need to convert. The Mr. Mojo says, Joe Gibbs says Ohio. What is up, Jonathan Perez, or Jonathan Apres Hernandez? Apresa? Jonathan Apresa. What's going on, man? Motion on the field. 45-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Fakes the handoff. Will look to the right. Throws to the right. Catch is made. Jonathan Brady again. It brings up a 3rd down. Looks like a gain of 6 on 3rd down. On 2nd down. Brings up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down. I got a 3rd down and 2 coming up right now. Here's the snap on 3rd down. Surveying. Running out of time. Mendoza on the run. Got to get rid of it. Mendoza. Incomplete pass. Stops the clock. 4th down and 2 with 6:27 here left to go. Okay. So, 4th down and 2. Ohio State on defense, and it looks like Indiana might actually go for it, guys. 4th down and 2 at the Ohio State 39. Do you go for it or no? They are lined up to go for it here. Here we go, 39-yard line. Indiana Hoosiers shotgun formation. Nope, looks to the right. And whistle's going to come in right now. This will stop this. It blows the play dead. Indiana Hoosiers going to use their first timeout right now. So timeout taken by the Indiana Hoosiers. College football Big Ten championship right here, right now. What's going on, guys? So we go to a quick commercial break once again. Looks like we're growing, guys. Looks like we're growing on this channel. Shout out. Let's see how we're doing right now. Let's pop in and see how this live stream is currently doing. Looks like we're still sitting at a modest 1,400. So, looks like this game not going to bring in nearly as much as the other ones. I'm wondering if there's another channel out there who's still showing the game and hasn't been brought down yet, or if there's just less interest in this big game. Probably just less interest in this game because the Indiana Hoosiers, just such a small market team. Dude is leading Virginia, LMAO, says Brant for Liberty. College football used to draw 80,000 when the NFL couldn't draw files, says the Mr. Mojo. Last game we had 10K in the chat. We did. Big drop-off from last game and this game. I think Janet Jones saying this is the game of the day. Is it? Rising Rhino is playing the live play right now. Is he really? Yeesh. Yikes, bro. That's interesting. Is he actually showing the game, Robert? Let's go check out Rising Rhino. Let's go do a quick check of Rising Rhino. Take a quick look at his. Hey, our boy hit 5,000 right now. Even so, he says he's showing the game. I don't see him showing the game right here. Taking a look at this one. Trying to take a look at it. I don't see him running the game at all. Nah, he's not. He's good. He's in the pocket right now. Rising is good. People sleeping, says Nathaniel. Drop it like it's a file. Let's see. In the North USA, it's all pro football. True. Primetime game. I know. But many people watching this game, says Jonathan. Let's see. Just saying. Mwahaha, says Long Drive Vids. It's different. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Let's see. They cut the live stream, says Mr. Mojo. I guess it's going to happen at some point, folks. People Xmas shopping. Indiana winning. This would be big for them. This would be huge for the Indiana Hoosiers if they could win this one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a 4th down and 2. The timeout has been called by the Indiana Hoosiers. When we get back, it will be 4th down. Duke game has more important implications for other teams to get into the college football playoffs, says Ain't No Manual. Thank you, Ain't No Manual. Got TV muted so Mario can comment. I got you, Ryan. I got you, Roy Williams. LOL. Who's got your money? Nobody. Very superstitious. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Writings on the wall. That was a bad line right there. Okay. Okay, folks, I am, looks like Aqua Donkey Prospecting checks into the chat. Thank you, Aqua Donkey Prospecting. Thank you for checking into the chat, my friend. Big flex from our boy, Aqua. I see you. Ladies and gentlemen, 4th down for Indiana. Commercial is over. It's a play action. Mendoza will fire. The catch is made. A 4th down conversion. Riley Nowakowski gonna make the grab. The big tight end picks up the 1st down for the Indiana Hoosiers, and this drive stays alive. A play from the 42-yard line on 4th down and 2 gets all the way to the 30. 1st and 10 at the Ohio State 30-yard line. Indiana with the football, down by 7, shotgun formation. Hoosiers, little misdirection right now. Nowakowski goes to the top of the screen. Here's the snap. It'll be a handoff, and it looks like Kalen Black goes to the right-hand side, gets to the 19, call it the 21, 21-yard line. 2nd down and 1 coming up right now. 2nd down and 1 coming up right now. Ooh, they might move this to a 1st down. No, 2nd down and 1, a quick snap, a handoff, fighting for it, does pick up the 1 yard. It's good for a 1st down, Indiana Hoosiers. 2nd down and 1, a 1 yard gain. 1st down, Indiana. Okay. The old dude for Thursday Night Football looks like he's been embalmed. Oh my gosh, Mr. Mojo. That's intense. 1st and 10 coming up right now. I can make myself look embalmed if I change the tone of all these lights right now. 1st and 10. About 5 minutes here left to go. Shotgun formation, trips on the left-hand side. Waiting for the snap right now. Motion on the field. There's the snap. 4-man rush coming in. Mendoza steps up through the pocket, and he goes down, losing 2 yards. This will bring up a 2nd down and 12. They were at the red zone, so we'll change this over to red zone music. Who do I got for Monday Night Football? I took the Eagles, man. I like the Chargers. As a Cowboys fan, I want the Chargers to win, but I think the Eagles are going to get it. So Mendoza takes a tumble on that play. 2nd down and 12. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Waiting for the snap right now on 2nd down and 12. Mendoza takes it, looks to the right, changes his mind. Mendoza wrapped up. Mendoza will be dropped again. Another sack today for the Ohio State Buckeyes. And this time it's Caden Curry who makes the play. Caden Curry with a huge sack there. Giggity. 3rd down and 15 at the Ohio State 25. Indiana goes backwards. Mendoza in serious trouble as he's chased around this field right now. Caden Curry with a huge play. Well done, Indiana. Let's see what they can do from the 25-yard line. A shotgun formation, trips to the left. Motion on the field from number 1. Wind up and a throw. Check down here. Number 37, Nowakowski makes the grab inside the 20, inside the 15, down at the 14. It's a 4th down and 4. And we might see the field goal unit once again. 4th down and 4 at the Ohio State 14-yard line. Do you go for it or not? I think you just take the points here. Sands saying go for it. 4th down and 4 at the Ohio State 14. Let's see what happens now. Looks like about 3 minutes left to go. They are lining this up from the right hash. This should be about a 40-yarder now. 32-yarder. I guess I can't math. Okay, 32-yarder. The kick is up, and the kick is good for the Indiana Hoosiers. From 32 yards out, the kick goes up. 3 points on the board. Indiana will score. So Indiana now trails by 4 with 2:47 here left to go. The score is 6-10. Low-scoring game in the first half so far. Plenty of time left to go. Go for it, Gopher, says Todd Tier. I got you, Todd. Go for it. Holds ball too long. Kiggity, says Matt. That plays, Matt. Let's see. Too early to take points. Too early. Take points. I got you. You should trademark that. Says Steve, what, Giggity? No, I can't. I'm pretty sure Family Guy already has. Barn burner, says Mr. Mojo. Ugh, says Long Drive Mids. Ohio State all day, baby. Ohio State all day, says Dart Productions. What up, Dart Prods? Thanks for checking in, man. Buckeyes fans, where are all of them? Indiana Hoosiers fans, where are all of them? Here is the kickoff. This one goes back. This one will not be returned. And the Ohio State Buckeyes will start this drive on the 25-yard line. 3-point Andes, saying Long Drive Vids. Milking cows, says Brutus. Snack bar. I got some wings and a big booty white curl on the way to the house. Okay. Hey, big shout out to our boy James Rankin. Let's go. Be sure to use that Dollar Shave Club promo, bro, to make sure that you're nice and cleaned up, big dog. James Rankins, I see you, bro. I won't let her know you said that. Or maybe I should. The Truth, so unlucky, says, are you all stupid? Why? Why? 1st and 10 coming up. First and 10, a look to the right-hand side, the left-hand side. Catch will be made by the Ohio State Buckeyes, and that is going to be Carnell Tate, who makes the grab again. Picks up a big first down after an 11-yard grab. First and 10 coming up right now. Clock is ticking, 12:32. The clock is hot. We'll start this once again. Vanessa, hey, those weren't my words. Someone else said it. Someone else said it, Vanessa. Someone else said it. First and 10. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers. And looks like 2 now as the tight end goes to the top of the screen here. Number 89, Will Kakmarek, goes to the top. Play clock down to 5. We approach the looks like the 2-minute timeout going to happen right here. And we go to the 2-minute break. All right, guys, 2-minute warning. Looks like it's time for a quick word from our sponsors. I will be right back.
All right, babe, I'm done with my work. Want to get busy?
I'm a little busy right now, but if you're looking to score, you can help me with some of the chores.
First and 10, and he opens up with a sweep to the right-hand side. But the obvious play isn't going to impress the wife. It's a short gain, and he's going to have to do more if he wants to score. Second down and 8, and he runs a counterattack as he wipes down these counters clean. But oh no, he knocks over the baby food, and that's going to get everywhere. It's going to force the laundry. A huge mistake by the offense, and she's literally mopping the floor with this guy. I'm starting to think that he might not score after all, and he's going to have to do something huge here to make up for that penalty. Third down, and our guy breaks out the lawnmower. An incredible move as he chews up huge yardage. He's attacking the outside zone with hedge cutters. He cuts left, he cuts right, but it's all going to come down to the official review.
All right, babe, I'm done. I did all the chores.
I need you to do one more thing for me. I need you to shave.
And there it is, folks. Time for one last play. The Dollar Shave Club Groom and Zoom with sandalwood scented shave butter that goes on clear so you can see what you're shaving. A weighted, non-slip handle with 360 control and a signature 6-blade head with a lubricating strip so you can handle even the most sensitive areas with confidence. He runs the final play, and she says, "It's good! Our man will score! He is in! Touchdown!" Unbelievable, man. I cannot wait to watch those highlights. Okay, folks, that was our quick little promo from one of our, that was our quick little promo there from our new sponsor, Dollar Shave Club. Dude, this commercial is a classic, says RJ Solutions. That's the plan, man. That's the plan. I wonder how Dollar Shave will put this out there. Mario did all the chores. What a fella. Hey, man. Sometimes when you're looking to score, sometimes when you're looking to get that tush push, you got to do some extra work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do some extra work. You know what I'm saying? Okay, guys. 2-minute break. 2-minute timeout right now. I need a beer, says Sans. I need a beer. Okay, Sans, talk to me, man. What is your style of beer? What is your go-to? Show the replay, says Montez. That's a separate subscription there, Montez Beckford. It's going to be a very separate subscription if you want to see that one, sir. Very separate subscription if you want to see that one. Do you gamble, says Silent Flow 0. You know, that's kind of a loaded question. When people say, do you gamble, it's almost like asking them, hey, microphone, do you have a gambling problem? Are you putting your mortgage on the line every week? No, I play underdogs from time to time, you know what I'm saying? I'll play underdogs. I'll play some of the different sports books. I've been to Vegas once in my entire, once as a kid, once as an adult in my entire life. So no, I mean, outside of playing poker for my friends or with my friends, not a whole much. Yes, investing, not gambling. I'm huge on investing, guys. I actually just got my I'm big on the stock market. Yeah, you guys know that already. A lot of you guys already know me. I'm huge on putting my money into the stock market and planning for retirement. But you guys don't care about that. You guys care about football right now. Here's the snap and a handoff from the 36-yard line out to the 40. That's a 4-yard pickup. Second down coming up now. Clock is hot. Clock is ticking right now. We should talk. I'm massive into on my channel, says Bum Dude. You're massive into investing on your channel, says Bum Dude. Yeah, dude, I'm all about that, bro. I'm all about that, Zach. I'm all about that for sure. Shotgun formation, trips to the left-hand side. Looks like one receiver at the bottom of the screen with 1:26 left to go. Football at the 40, motion on the field. It is Carnell Tate as the motion man. Going to flip the hips, and Sayin is going to get bagged. He is pancaked right there by Isaiah Jones. Down he goes. 3rd down and 8. A loss of yardage on that one. Both teams are playing terribly, says B.S. Movington. Bring the pressure, says M. Kureth. Long drive videos looking for a touchdown. 3rd down and 8. Shotgun formation. Once again, our quarterback, Julian Sayin, is in a shotgun formation. Julian Sayin says something to the line. Haulers one way, haulers the other. Play clock down to 3. Here's the snap. The Buckeyes drop back. Looking left, throwing this. Deep shot upfield. Overthrown. And nobody near that one. 32 seconds left to go. 4th down and 8. That's it. We're going to see a punt coming out, and the Ohio State Buckeyes going to send this back to Indiana. Texting you, says Bum Dude, bet, bro. Okay, I got you, bro. Wall Street is gambling, says James Joseph. I mean, I guess. If you're playing, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother stream. Not the right audience for that conversation. I hear what you're saying out there, saying that Wall Street is gambling. Here's the snap. Whistle's coming in immediately with 30 seconds left to go. But you can't deny the facts, man. S&P 500 returns between 7 and 11% year after year over a 10-year, 20-year, 30-year span. It's just continuously – it's like the cheat code, man. And if you're not invested into something, whether that's real estate or stocks or crypto or a business or something like that, if you're not invested in anything, you're going to be using your time to make money, not using your money to make more time, if that makes sense. I'm a huge believer in investing young, and I wish I would have started when I was 20 and not when I was 30. I'm 34 now. I am wiser. That's not the point. Again, I know nobody cares about that stuff. We're here for football. 32 seconds left to go. 4th down and 8. The Ohio State Buckeyes are getting ready to punt this away to the Indiana Hoosiers. But again, you don't have to follow my advice. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor. So I'm just some guy on YouTube. But I do plan to retire in my life. I don't want to be 80 years old and working. And the only way to do that is to invest. You cannot retire without investments. That's just a fact. 1st and 10 coming up right now for the Indiana Hoosiers taking the field. I'll get off my high horse and off my soapbox. 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Looks like the camera is panning over. Looks like Alberto Mendoza going to come out. Fernando Mendoza. Is that 15 or 16? Okay, never mind. Fernando Mendoza is still in on this game. Shotgun formation, trips on the right-hand side, one on the left. They're drawing some potential routes for these receivers. It's going to be kept on the ground. This will be, looks like a modest pickup of just 2 or 3 yards. And this will probably take us to halftime, guys. This will probably take us to halftime. It's a 2nd down and 7. I don't see them actually doing anything here. So let's reset the timers. We're actually going to add a little bit of time on the clock. We'll reset all of this. Indiana Hoosiers should be getting the football to start the second half, if I'm not mistaken here. I could be mistaken, but it doesn't matter. Let's start this clock, and let's go into our trivia quiz. All right, guys, it's time for trivia. I got quiz number 2 lined up for y'all. We did this last game. Let's do it this game. Indiana Hoosiers and Ohio State Buckeyes. Let's have some fun, guys. Trivia quiz coming up now. Question number 1, y'all. Which player holds the Buckeyes record for the most passing yards in one single game? Is it J.T. Barrett, C.J. Stroud, or Dwayne Haskins? Which player holds the Buckeyes record for the most passing yards in one single game? A, B, or C? No penalties for wrong answers. This is just for funsies now. B, I think, says the real Axt. That is indeed correct, my friend. The answer is C.J. Stroud. He holds the Ohio State Buckeyes record. Guys, bro, 573. 573 passing yards in a single game in the Rose Bowl against Utah. Okay, guys, question number 2. Question number 2. How many college football national championships have the Indiana Hoosiers won? How many CFB national championships have the Indiana Hoosiers won? What do you think the answer is, guys? How many championships have the Hoosiers actually won? The answer to this one, a lot of you guys checking in with the correct answer. The answer is 0. The Indiana Hoosiers have never won a championship ever. And they've been around for quite some time. So this is an interesting situation for the Indiana Hoosiers, but it is what it is. Let's move on to the next question. This is a good chance they might actually do something here. Who holds the Buckeyes record for the most rushing yards in a single season? Is it Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, or Archie Griffin? The most rushing yards in a single season for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Who is it? A, B, or C? Temple of Brutus saying it's Dobbins. A few of you guys saying it's Zeke. Who do you think? Even one person saying it's Archie. The answer, is Bravo. J.K. Dobbins, 2,003 rushing yards in 2019. That also included a 174-yard game in the Fiesta Bowl. So, yeah, big numbers there for him. Okay, all right, okay. You guys reset right now. Question number 4. What city do the Indiana Hoosiers play their home games in? Easy enough, guys. Is it A, South Bend, Indiana? Is it B, Bloomington, Indiana? Or is it C, Indianapolis, Indiana? A, B, or C? What city do the Indiana Hoosiers play home games in? A, B, or C? A lot of you guys checking in with B. Those of you who checked in with B, it is calling Bloomington a city is a huge stretch, says Dan Steely, but there it is just southwest of Indianapolis. All roads lead to Indianapolis, but they play in Bloomington. Fair enough, guys. Okay. Who holds the Ohio State Buckeyes record for the most receiving yards in one single season? Is it A, Marvin Harrison Jr.? Is it B, Chris Olave? Or is it C, Jackson Smith-Njigba? Who holds the Ohio State Buckeyes record for the most receiving yards in a single season? The answer is Jackson Smith-Njigba. Everyone got that one wrong. Nobody got that right. Guys, did you forget that he is leading the NFL right now with the most receiving yards this season? And in college football, he had a season where he led all Ohio State Buckeyes players 1,606 receptions back in 2021, or 1,606 receiving yards in 2021. All right, guys, what year did Indiana last appear in the Rose Bowl? When was the last time the Indiana Hoosiers appeared in the Rose Bowl? Was it 1948, 1958, or 1968? What year did the Hoosiers last appear in the Rose Bowl? It's been a while. There's your hint. Not much of a hint. The answer is C, guys. 1968. Good job, Twan Times. Twan Times 86 got that one right, guys. 1968, the Indiana Hoosiers ended up losing 14-3 in that game. Tough loss for them. January 1st, 1968. All right, y'all. Next question. Who holds the Ohio State record for the most sacks in team history? Who holds the Ohio State record for the most sacks in team history? Is it Mike Vrabel, Joey Bosa, or Chase Young? Who holds the Ohio State record for the most sacks in team history? Okay. I think maybe only Aqua Donkey Prospecting and DJ Jean got this right. Guys, Mike Vrabel. Do not think that he is just a head coach, guys. He was a stud defensively, one of the best linebackers to ever do it in the NFL. He did it for the New England Patriots. He did it for the Ohio State Buckeyes, and now he is coaching the New England Patriots. That is how it's done. The answer was Mike Vrabel. Okay, guys, which of these famous billionaires graduated from Indiana University? Was it A, Bill Gates? Was it B, Jeff Bezos? Or was it C, Mark Cuban? A, B, or C? Which of these billionaires graduated from Indiana University? A, B, or C, guys? The answer to this one is Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban earned a Bachelor of Science from IU Bloomington Kelley School of Business in 1981, and he's worth over $5 billion. There he is, standing in front of the podium at Indiana University. Okay, guys, we've got 2 more questions for you. Who holds the Ohio State Buckeyes record for the most career rushing touchdowns? Is it Pete Johnson, Carlos Hyde, or Ezekiel Elliott? Who holds the record for the most career rushing touchdowns for the Ohio State Buckeyes? Career rushing touchdowns. Answer coming up in 3, 2, 1. The answer is Pete Johnson. Pete Johnson scored 56 rushing touchdowns from 1973 to 1976, including a single season high of 25 touchdowns back in 1995. Okay, guys, final question here. Who was the last Indiana Hoosiers player to be drafted in the first round of the NFL draft? Who was the last Indiana Hoosiers player to be drafted in the first round of the NFL draft? First round of the NFL draft, guys. Is it Tevin Coleman, Thomas Lewis, or Peyton Hendershot? A, B, or C, I'll have you know, it happened back in 1994. It's been a while. The answer is Thomas Lewis, guys. He was the last player for the Indiana Hoosiers to be drafted in the first round of the NFL draft. It has been 31 years since we've seen a first-round pick out of Indiana, but who knows? That could change here today. Eye to eye focus. How did you do? DJ Jean got 4 out of 10. Janet Jones got 50% right. Guys, if y'all want to do more trivia, if you want to get better at football trivia, go check out the Sway app. There is an entire section just for football trivia, and you can do head-to-head and collect free coins on this app if you guys sign up. I have a link in the description down below. Every week, we are going to be giving away not 1, not 2, 3, or 4, but $500 in prizes every week on the Sway app. On Wednesdays, we do trivia. And if you have not signed up for Sway Trivia, now is the time to do it. We've got a few days left. You can check out the website, not just footballnation.com, footballnationusa.com, but Sway as well. You can check out the Sway app and try all the different trivia pieces that they've got. Guys, I am the actual official host for NFL trivia on that platform. So if you guys want to see me do something a little bit different on that platform, it is single elimination. If you get it wrong, you are out. And we are giving away $500 to people who win. By the way, last week we gave away $500 last Wednesday. We had 15 winners. Was it 15? I think it might have been 18. But either way, out of those $500, everybody who got all 12 questions, there are 12 questions. Everybody who got all 12 questions right got $33.33 real cash available there. Okay, the Mr. Mojo saying, play the commercial again. Not yet, Mr. Mojo. Not yet, Mr. Mojo. Okay, let's turn down the music here just a little bit. Halftime is just about over. Halftime is actually nowhere near over. We still got about 10 minutes here left to go. They might be doing an extended halftime as well. 15, I think, says Country. Country was in there last time. What's going on, U.S. Army? GWVDS, hello. Beat Ohio off the field says no handle. No, not me. No handle, not me. 6-7 says Kyle Yamashiro. Kyle Yamashiro, what's going on, my friend? Damn. Who's going to win all, says Matthew. We'll find out. 90%. Good job, Vet. Good job, Vet. Okay, guys. Let's turn this off. Thank you guys for playing that trivia game with me. Okay. Let's actually find out real quick, guys. Raise your hand if you did not see the last live stream. If you missed out on the last live stream, raise your hand. I'm looking for you guys in the chat. We got about 8.5 minutes left to go. U.S. Army, I cannot read those characters right there. Kyle saying Ohio. U.S. Army saying hello. What's going on, U.S. Army? I know my salute needs some work, man. I forget, says eye to eye. Anyways, Mario Dixon, I was here, says Moranga. Checking in once again with the Boston Celtics logo. Popcorn Playa, what up, Popcorn Playa? Ooh, cheesy popcorn or caramel popcorn? Both? Both? We'll go both. Shout out to the noobs, says DJ Gene. Aqua Donkey saying, I was here for the last one. I saw the first couple of minutes, says Laney. Let's see. I watched you, says Eric Dexter. No on Texas, says James. I didn't watch the Texas game either, James, so we're all good on that. Hello, shame. I wasn't here for that, says Robert. That's okay, Robert. You're good, brother. Mix and match 'em, says Mimi, Florida. Mr. Gator was here. This game is lit, says Sandwich Man. This game is a close one for sure. What's up, Wyatt Smitty? Donald Smith says that he was here and could not control his gastric distress there, so had to pass some gas. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Arigato, my friend. Thank you for checking in. Chicago mixed popcorn? What is that, bro? What is Chicago mixed popcorn? Here, great stream showing my team win, says the Georgia Bulldogs. RJ5 Solutions. What's up, man? Seen a part of that lopsided game. Watched the last 10 minutes of the last game, says Roy Williams. I was listening, says Janet Jones. Not a skunk in this one. Fist bumps. Hit that like button. I got you, Temple of Brutus. Fist bumps to you, bro. Okay. Let's take a quick look. Are we going to break 100,000 views on this live stream, or is it going to be one of those streams where we're under a hundo? Ooh, I think it might be one of those streams where we're under 100,000. That's okay. That's okay. We're barely at 31 right now. All good. All good in the hood. That's all good in the hood, guys. Let's take a quick look right now. Shout out to the chat. I won't hear. Let's see. OSU. Gambati. Congrats, dogs. Thanks. Caramel popcorn and nacho popcorn mixed. Bye-bye, Bama. Fried potatoes. U.S. Armies. Looks like Joe saying Chicago chocolate popcorn is amazing. Rec TV Music saying, I watched until I fell asleep. I almost forgot to like, says Donald Smith. Do not forget. Quality, not quantity, says Nathaniel. That is correct, Nathaniel. Quality, not quantity. This game is on Fox, so not for a lot listening, more watching, says Janet Jones. Does that make much of a difference? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know which network has the most pull or which networks have the most stuff. I was waiting for you, says Preston. Less is more, says Mr. Mojo. Potato chips and M&Ms. I mean, if they're Pringles, I'm okay with it. Okay, guys, quick commercial break. You know what? Since we do have an intimate stream right now, we're going to leave this right here. Give me one quick moment. I have been live since about 2:30, so let me go take a quick break. I'll be right back in like 30 seconds. Hang tight. Okay, guys. So, we're live here in San Antonio. The Indiana Hoosiers trail right now. They are down by 4. Ohio State with a 10-6 lead over Indiana. We've got Christian Pina in the house. We've got Ann saying T. Still like your tie, says Roy Williams. Yay, Mario, says Long Drive Vids. What up, my friends? Let's see. Keep in mind, OSU lost 14-3 to Mizzou. Let that sink in, says Paul Ramos Clemente. What's going on? And there he is. Well, guys, going downstairs and back upstairs should not have me out of breath, but the older you get, the more out of breath you tend to get. Let's see. Shout out to San Antonio, Texas in the house. That's right, my friend. We are live in San Antonio, Texas. More specifically on the Kirby side of things right now. We are in San Antonio. I am a Spurs fan. I cannot wait for the Spurs to get to the postseason so we can cover Victor Wembanyama and Harrison Barnes and Jeremy Sochan and cover Stephon Castle and cover my San Antonio Spurs. I'm ready for some basketball. Go Spurs, go. I was fortunate enough to be living here in San Antonio when the Spurs won literally all of their championships right now. Go Spurs, go, says RJ5 Solutions, and saying not me. So how about that, guys? How about your favorite NBA teams? Who is your NBA team? Just curious, right? I know we're in the middle of a college football game right here, and they're doing the Dr. Pepper halftime thing like they did in the last one. But I'm curious, who are your NBA teams right now? The Mavericks, okay, I can get down with the Mavericks. I like the Mavericks. The Cavs, okay. Golden State Warriors, we covered the Warriors beat the San Antonio Spurs back-to-back. Both games here in San Antonio. Good job by Golden State to beat the Spurs earlier this season. Lakers, Celtics, I like the Celtics as well, man. Oh, tough loss to lose. Obviously losing Jason Tatum, that's a huge hit, guys. Spurs, Robert Zamora, let's go. Cleveland Cavaliers have a record with the San Antonio Spurs. Warriors, Pacers, oh, Tyrese Halliburton, man. Oh, gosh. Without Tyrese Halliburton, down they go, man. Pacers put up a heck of a fight, though. Robbie saying Spurs. I don't really follow the NBA anymore, says Eye to Eye. I know, I kind of fell off too, man. But this year I picked it back up. This is a close game. 14-13, and they are fighting for tuition right now. 17-14, 18-15, and it looks like the guy on the right is going to win his tuition. Good for him. Denver Nuggets. Ooh, the Denver Nuggets. What's going on, Twan Times? Seattle Supersonics. You mean the Oklahoma City Thunder? Thanks, Mike, for checking in. Cleveland Cavaliers. What NFL game is the first one tomorrow? Boston covering. To answer your question, Jimmy, by the way, we're still in halftime, guys, so I'm literally, full transparency, just stalling for time. Waiting for the second half to get started here. The first game tomorrow will be 12 p.m. Now, originally, guys, those of you who were hanging out with us during the last trivia quiz, Santino was supposed to cover this game. But Santino's illness, he was sick, which is why we didn't do our pick'ems last week. We did the pick'ems this week, and he was still sick when he did the pick'ems, but he didn't want to miss 2 weeks in a row. Turns out that he's still trying to get better right now, so we had planned originally for Santino to cover this game because I wasn't going to have much of a voice going into tomorrow. But it looks like since he is still sick, we don't want a sick person near the baby. Love Santino, love my boy, and I just want him to get better, so we're going to end up covering this game ourselves. So I will be covering this game, Steelers at Ravens. I will also be covering immediately after that, I will be covering the Bears at the Packers. And a triple header tomorrow. Yes, 3 games in a row. It's going to be the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. I will be doing those games, but I will be looking at the Colts and Jaguars. That's going to be a good one. I also took the Jets at home over the Dolphins. Yes, I took the Jets at home over the Dolphins. You guys can make fun of me if you want. I also took the Commanders out here over the I can give you all my picks right now. I took Seattle. I took Buffalo. We both took the Browns. I took the Commanders. I took the Buccaneers. I took the Jets. I believe in this one. I took the Baltimore Ravens. I don't trust the Steelers right now. I took Baltimore. I took the Jaguars for my picks officially out over here. I also took the Broncos. I took the Bears, actually. I took the Bears over the Packers. Don't tell my wife. She's a Packers fan. And the LA Rams over the Cardinals. Santino took the Houston Texans. I took the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm taking the Eagles while Santino is taking the Chargers out here. Taking the Chargers out there. Mr. Mojo saying, J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. Go Ravens, says RJ Solutions. I know, seriously, Janet Jones. I hope he gets better, too. So I'll be covering all those games tomorrow, guys. It's going to be Muhammad All Me tomorrow. I just partied with Santino last night. Is it your fault he's sick? Ozai 420? I took the Jets, too, says Cool as a fan. Isn't that a possibility, man, that the Jets could get the win? I think the Jets could get the win for sure. Ooh, new slide, by the way. Santino did send me a message, and this is actually appropriate for this game. Check this new slide out. I'm going to download this pretty quickly here. Oh, hells yeah. Okay. Santino, I love you, big dog. This is awesome, bro. We're going to download a new file right here, guys. This is the NFL draft order for 2026. And there have been, obviously, some changes here, and we're going to see some more changes as well. The Dallas Cowboys are going to get 2 first-round picks. We might see a couple of teams out here with multiple first-round picks. Players are lining up for kickoff right now. I'll bring up this graphic before this game is over. But I'm going to show you guys the graphics here in just a moment. Tough, what's going on, Tough McNabb? Let's go. Okay. All right, so Santino, even though he's sick, he's still working hard on the back end to create slides for us on this channel, guys. So I'm going to download that file here momentarily, and I'll bring it up in just a second. I'll bring it up in just a second once it's made available and actually downloaded. Indiana Hoosiers going to get the football here. Indiana going to get the football to start the second half. Let's put the time back on the clock. Reset here. Third quarter action. Okay, there's the download. In case anybody is curious, which I'm guessing there's got to be at least 1 or 2 people curious right now, take a look at this. In case you did not know, this is nothing. Here we go. This is what we're looking at. The 2026 NFL draft order, guys. The Tennessee Titans will have the #1 overall pick in this draft, and I wonder who the Tennessee Titans are going to go with. Tennessee Titans, Las Vegas Raiders, New Orleans Saints, Cleveland Browns, New York Giants, New York Jets, Washington Commanders. This is where it sits right now. Now, these can actually change as this goes on, but I've got the top 24 teams as we get closer and closer to the postseason. This section, this column will likely change. This column will probably stay all the same right now. But let's get back to the order. This is the new graphic, by the way. Santino just put this together. Here's the kickoff, guys. This goes back to the Indiana Hoosiers. We get a return. The 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, down at the 26-yard line. Call it the 27, 1st and 10 for Indiana. 14:55 left to go. Indiana Hoosiers going to line up right now. They need some milk, says Long Drive Vids. Mario misspoke. What did I say? Did I say Indiana? Is it Ohio? Oh, I'm totally tripping right now. Looks like the Ohio State Buckeyes have the football, and I can't get my eyes straight. So the Hoosiers kicked off. Ohio State has the football. Ohio State in red. That's my fault. See, I knew this was going to come back to bite me in the chops. Red team, great team. They're backwards on your TV screen. A wind up and a throw. The catch is made out to the 35-yard line. Diving forward. Looks like a carry out by number 89 here for the Ohio State Buckeyes. That's going to be Will Kakmarek who makes the grab. So Ohio State has the football. Ohio State 1st and 10 out right now. Becomes a 2nd down and 1. I'm stepping away from the chat. 2nd down and 1. The Buckeyes have the football right now at the 36-yard line. 36, 37 is the line to gain. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a handoff to the left-hand side. There he goes, Bo Jackson to the 45, the 50, the 45, down at the 44. Big pickup right there for the Ohio State Buckeyes. That's good for a first down. We'll start the clock once again with about 14 minutes here left to go. Thanks, Long Drive Vids. Thanks, Janet. Okay, we're set. We're all set up. I knew that was going to come back to bite me. It's okay. You live and you learn. Next time, take a look at the uniforms before you start doing that. If both teams' main color is the same color, take a look at the uniforms before you start the stream. Noted. Okay. Shotgun formation, motion on the field right now. The Buckeyes with the football. Here's a snap and a drop back. Julian Sayin going to step up. He's going to get wrapped up, and he's going to get dropped. Big stop by the defense. Mario Landino makes the play. 2nd down and 16, and the Super Saiyan goes back to just a regular Saiyan here. Okay. So a good stop there, number 97, Mario Landino, 6'4", 275, the sophomore out of Macungie, Pennsylvania. Never heard of that place, but maybe someone else has. 2nd down and 16. 2nd down and 16 at the Indiana Hoosiers 49-yard line. Ohio State still with the football right now. They're calling it 2nd down and 15 at midfield. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers at the bottom. Call it 3 at the bottom. Here comes the snap. Dropping back, looking left, and Sayin gets wrapped up again. They're going to call. Oh, he's still on the run. He's going to wind up and throw. Sayin looked like he was about to go down, and luckily for him, the officials didn't blow the whistle as a sack. It brings up a 3rd down and 15. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 12:56. Okay, love the burner accounts. Easy to spot, but fun, says Steve. Andrew, what's going on, man? Mario Santino, question mark? No, Mario Manuel Sanchez. Santino's my boy. He's been helping out on the channel since March. Huge help to the channel, man. Huge help to this channel. Otherwise, I'd be limited. I'd be bottlenecked by how much I could put together. By the way, they are calling this intentional grounding, I suppose. So it's a 3rd down and 27. They did blow the whistle. Here's a throw to the left-hand side. The whistle's coming in right now with 12:11. Stops the clock. Okay. So the previous play, Indiana is calling a timeout prior to the snap here. Indiana is calling a timeout prior to the snap right now. I don't know if they had too many men on the field or what. But let's walk through what just happened here. So, we had a 1st and 10 at the Indiana 44. Sayin got brought down by Mr. Landino. Then 2nd down and 15. They're saying it's no gain on this one and that the football should still be at the 49-yard line. They're calling that an incomplete pass. Now they're reviewing this. And that's got to be a face mask right there. How did you not see that? That's got to be a face mask right there. But they're showing the umpires like camera right now. I don't know. Camera on the ump cam. 3rd down and 27 on my TV screen, so they're not going to call this one as a sack, although it looked like it did go down as a sack. So officially, let's take a quick look at this one once again. They're bringing it back up. And it's still not going down as a sack. It's just a 3rd down and 27 out of nowhere. A wind-up and a throw on 3rd down and 27 from the 38-yard line. The catch will be made here by, looks like Jeremiah Smith. 12:01 left to go. It's 4th down and 28. He loses a yard. This is an absolute disaster. CBS is wrong. ESPN is wrong. My TV screen says something else. What on earth is happening right now? Here is the punt. 3 different platforms with 3 different answers. There's the punt. It takes a bounce at the 11-yard line. We've now got a 1st and 10 for the Indiana Hoosiers at the 11-yard line. That I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to call it like I see it on my TV screen. Indiana gets the football back. It'll be a 1st and 10 when we get back from the commercial break. Okay. Invest in my pyramid scheme, says Todd Tier. Don't do that. Don't do that. Kevin Lewis saying, dude, I know, bro. Janet Jones, what a mess. If you guys have access to ESPN and CBS and you take a look at those numbers, they're all kinds of messed up, jacked up big time. Either way, it does bring up a 1st and 10, and the Indiana Hoosiers about to get the football now. Indy's ball, it sure is, my friend. It sure is. The Buckeyes need more milk, says Long Drive Vids. Daniel Medina saying, Billy, mad off, saying the Mr. Mojo. Mad off, bro. Okay, so we're in a commercial break. Just curious, did anybody actually use the link? Did anybody actually click the link for, not even like actually bought anything, but did anybody actually click the link down below for Dollar Shave Club? Did you guys check that out? What did you guys think about the Dollar Shave Club stuff that's going out there? Looks like Sheldon Boone saying sold out old school Sheldon Boone. What's going on? Andrew saying talk Spanish for a play. Hola y bienvenidos a este juego. El juego contra los Indiana Hoosiers y Ohio State Buckeyes. Así se dice, me imagino, ¿verdad que sí? Algo así. Janet Jones saying spent 45. Okay, Janet. Let's go. Robert saying not yet, but I will. Kevin saying I'll check it out. Just click the link. Browsing. Temple of Brutus. It's pretty cool. Especially if you are a diehard Ohio State or Hoosiers fan. You can see those two right there. I shave 2 times a week, says Roy Williams. Dude, Roy, I shave 2 times a month, and this is all I get, bro. It's just not in my Native American, my Taino Indian blood. It just doesn't exist there. Close game. Whose O will go tonight? Ohio State or Indiana? Beast, says Daniel. Let's see. I do not count on actual information from any television network, says Aqua Donkey. Dude, honestly, just trust your eyes. It's better. Vet saying love in the Spanish. Appreciate that, my friend. I speak 2 languages fluently. I speak English and I speak Spanish. Those are the 2 languages that I speak fluently. I know I can fake it in a couple. So, like, if someone does something nice for me and I'm at the hookah bar or something like that, I'll say shukran. You know, I know how to say thank you and, you know, have manners in different languages. But outside of that, I'm only fluent in 2. Okay, 1st and 10. Here's the snap from the 12. A handoff to the right-hand side. Looks like a 1-2-3. Call it a 4-yard, maybe a 5-yard gain. Good fight for yardage here for the Indiana Hoosiers. 2nd down and 5 coming up right now. We'll start this clock again. Looks like 11:20 left to go. Fernando Mendoza out there. Talking about all the injuries that they're dealing with in this game. Omar Cooper hobbling off to the sideline. I wonder if Omar Cooper's back in this game. He is on the sideline and still hobbling for the Indiana Hoosiers. Down by 4 with 11 minutes left to go. They're looking at a 2nd down and 5. Football on the right hash from the 17-yard line. A shotgun formation with trips to the left. Here's the snap. A quick handoff. He fakes the run, and it's going to be an actual run from the running back. This time it's Roman Hemby who gets about 3 yards on the pickup. 2nd down becomes 3rd down. We've got a 3rd down and 2. Football at the Indiana 20-yard line. 3rd down and 2 at the 20. Indiana Hoosiers 87 rushing yards today, 20 rushing yards for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Let's continue ticking here. 6-10. Game is ticking. Te voy a seguir desde hoy, dice Miguel Peña. Bienvenidos, Miguel, y gracias por eso, mi amigo. Shotgun formation. Trips to the left. Miguel's going to start following me as of today. Here's the snap, dropping back, airs it out, deep shot upfield. The catch is made inside the 30. A huge gain. What a play for Charlie Becker, the sophomore tight end. The sophomore wide receiver. Charlie Becker, 6 foot tall. What a run. A beautiful post route there. Picks up a monster 1st down. Big monster play puts them at the 29-yard line. A quick snap and a handoff. A carry here by the running back, and this time looks like Keon Black. No, that's going to be Roman Hemby. Once again, picks up another 10 yards, and that results in a first down from the 29 to the 19. We're inside the red zone now, folks. Indiana Hoosiers about to take the lead right here, or at least they're trying to. Fernando Mendoza, man. His spiral, the way he throws the football, it looks good. Mendoza should be in the league in the next year or two, guys. Keep an eye on that name. Fernando Mendoza. Shotgun formation. We've got three receivers at the bottom of the screen. One of those tight ends is lined up to block on a trap play here to the right-hand side. From the 19 out to about the 17-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard pickup, 2nd down and 8 coming up now. 2nd down and 8. The clock continues to tick away. The clock continues to tick away. The Hoosiers inside of Ohio State territory. They're at the OSU 17-yard line. Going to the Jets, says Mr. Mojo. Hopefully not. The Jets do need a quarterback, though. Last time they took a first-round pick, who was that? Sam Darnold. Motion on the field right now. Waiting for the snap. It's going to be a drop back. Looking right, looking left. Mendoza's in trouble. Mendoza back to his own 30. Got to get rid of this one. He'll literally just throw that away. 3rd down and 8, stops the clock with 8:07 left to go. 8:07 here left to go. Saying Indiana University needs this right now, says Roy Williams. Mendoza's weakness is his inability to run. Doesn't seem to stop Jared Goff too much, or Matthew Stafford. Neither of those guys run. You can be a good, solid pocket passer and have a lot of success here. Okay, 17-yard line. Indiana in the shotgun. Camera focusing right now at the slot receiver, looking that way, airing it out. Surratt goes up and he comes down with it. Touchdown! It's a touchdown, Indiana Hoosiers! Touchdown for the Indiana Hoosiers. Big play right there. Whoa. Elijah Surratt, the senior, makes the play. Well done. Just goes to that back pylon, makes the grab. Easy touchdown. His assignment was beat. He beat Jermaine Matthews on the play. The extra point attempt to make it a 3-point game. Indiana. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. It is good. And the score is 13-10. Indiana Hoosiers 13, Ohio State Buckeyes 10. And we got a game once again, folks. We got a game once again. Okay. All good. All good in the hood. Sweet, says Chris. Sweet, says Chris. Ugh, bro. Does anybody have any good recommendations on how to clean the microphone? Thank you, D-Gnome. Thank you very much, D-Gnome. Well, I was about to do something very unprofessional right now and show you guys how gross the mouthpiece is on this. Here's the mouthpiece right here. Check out how gross this is. Does anybody have any recommendations on how to clean this kind of stuff? It's literally like crusted over with babas and saliva. Mira esa vaina. Que asco. Are you serious? That's so gross, bro. Que asco. Bueno. Vacuum cleaner. Replace. Just throw the whole thing away. Honestly, that's so filthy, bro. I don't even want to put this back on, but I have to put it back on to protect the actual microphone mechanism. Put some Windex on it. Wash it, says the Mr. Mojo. Buy a new one, says Zcam. Yeah, it might just be time to buy one, man. These can't be that expensive, right? Que asco. Ay, Dios, por favor. That's so nasty, bro. Gross. Okay. Well, no choice but to put it back on, right? No choice but to put it back on. Squish it under the faucet, says Mike. Show us the close-up of your earbuds next, says Steve Gross. ¿Hablas el español como en la República Dominicana? Bueno, eso porque mi familia es dominicano. Oh, tigre, ¿qué tú piensas, Miguel? Mi mamá de La Vega, mi papá de Santiago, mi familia de la República Dominicana y yo veo la bandera que tú tienes ahí. No me diga, loco. Y ¿sabe qué más? Si tú también eres dominicano, casi te lo prometo que tú tienes que conocer mi prima Yubelkis Peralta, que tiene más de 3 millones de gente en su página de Instagram. But shout out to you, Miguel. Thanks for checking in, bro. Shout out to you, man. Okay, a little brush. Warm soap and water. Use dial. Cease, says Daniel. What's up? Mouth crust? Yeah, something like that, man. OSU is going down, says Andrew. Andrew saying OSU is going down. Loco mucho, says Mr. Mojo. Let's see. Yo soy de Montecristi. Okay, Miguel. What's up, dude? Cheers to you. Welcome to Football Nation. You know how I know he's Dominican? Because he knows the following line. If I say, Kuriki takati, he'll respond with, Kuriki takata. I'm sure you could buy them in packs. Yeah, I think so too, Cody. Honestly, I kind of want to do that literally right now. Hoosiers upset, says Steve Barker. Could be, Steve. It could be. Ooh, the big Lebowski is in the house with the fist bump. Let's go. Just passing by, our boy Terry. Thanks for checking in right now. I only live 30 miles from Bloomington. Nice. Usually watch investing channels and IndyCar channels, but this is great. Rock and roll, man. Thanks for checking in, Terry Callahan. Still a lot of football left, says James. You're right, James. I'm going to step away from the chat. Thank you for getting me locked back in, my friend. This live stream probably not even going to pick up 50,000 views today, but that is okay. 8 minutes left to go. 1st and 10 coming up right now for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Let's see if Ohio State can get her done. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Motion on the field right now. The motion man. Here's the snap. Sayin going to hand this off to Bo Jackson. Jackson gets out to about the 32-yard line. That's a 7-yard pickup. 2nd down and 3 coming up now. We'll start the clock again. 2nd down and 3. Less than 8 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. Looks like 7:45 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Plenty of time left. Welcome, William. Welcome, William, to Football Nation. Thanks for subscribing. Okay. 32-yard line. Here's the snap. There is the handoff again. Bo Jackson goes forward, but he is wrapped up immediately. No gain there. Brought down by Hardy on the play, number 21. Elijah Hardy, who had the interception earlier in this game. Elijah Hardy having himself a good day against the Ohio State Buckeyes offense. Ohio State down by 3. It is a 3rd down and 4 coming up right now for Ohio State. Football at the OSU 31. Shotgun formation, stepping up to the line right now. Julian Sayin has something to say. He backs up again, waits for the snap. He does have support to his right. It looks like Isaiah West is there just to block. A wind-up and a throw. The catch is made beyond the line to gain. That's good for a 1st down. Brandon Innes, 1st down, Ohio State Buckeyes. 5-yard grab on 3rd down and 4 is enough to move the chains. That is enough to move the chains. The Ohio State Buckeyes still on the left side of the field right now. Football out to the OSU 36 after the grab. So football out to the 36. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 1st and 10. Single back. Here's the snap. Mr. Sayin fakes it. He goes to the right-hand side. He'll wind up and throw. The catch is made. On the move. Past midfield. Out to the 45-yard line. That catch is made by Max Clare. Max Clare, the big tight end, gets the football and gets across midfield down at the Indiana 44-yard line. 1st down, Indiana State. Excuse me, Ohio State. Did I just say Indiana State? 1st down, Ohio State. Ohio State hasn't played a full game. Normally, the 2nd stringers would be in there by now, says William. Switching it up now. Ohio State across midfield, out of the pistol, a snap and a handoff. Backwards they go. And it looks like this play will go backwards for a loss of yardage. Tucker makes a good stop right now. So Tyreek Tucker makes a good stop on that play. That one went to Isaiah West. West got very little on it. West goes to, actually, he went backwards. So 2nd down and 11 coming up. The clock continuing to tick. Indiana Hoosiers defense making a huge stop. 2nd down and 11 at the 46-yard line. Shotgun formation. You've got Julian Sayin waiting for the snap. He'll take it. He fakes it. He'll wind up. He'll throw. The catch is made. Tiptoeing the sideline. Jeremiah Smith going to put his hands on his side like Superman. Big first down right here for the Ohio State Buckeyes. First down. First down for the Buckeyes. Ohio State comeback, says EJ. Hey ho, where'd you go? Oh, hi ho, says Mr. Mojo. Comeback, question mark, says Linker Gang. Not exactly a comeback. They're down by 3, but I hear what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Good catch by Jeremiah Love. 4:20 left to go in this third quarter. Shotgun formation, motion on the field. Here is the snap, dropping back. Mr. Sayin will wind up and throw. Catch is made, right-hand side. Going to fight through some contact down inside the red zone. 2nd down and 3 after that play. That was a 1st and 10. This brings up a 2nd down and 3. We are back inside the red zone, and Ohio State is at the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 2 is what my TV screen says. So 2nd down and 2 at the Indiana 19. With 3 minutes and 50 seconds here left to go. Shotgun once again. Here's the snap and a handoff. To the left-hand side, Bo Jackson, only needing 2 yards, will pick up about 5. That's good for another Ohio State first down. First down for the Buckeyes. We've got 3 games coming up tomorrow, so I'll make sure that I don't blow my larynx out during these 2 contests right now. OU holding all day, says Bergman. DJ Jean says 4:20. Sweet, says Kevin Lewis. Okay, 14-yard line. It is 1st and 10 from the 14. A pistol formation right now for Mr. Sayin. Bo Jackson in the backfield with him. It's going to be a little play action. A wind-up and a throw. Mr. Sayin connects right here. Number 89, Will Kakmarek, makes the grab. It brings up a 2nd down and 3 after a 7-yard pickup. Good sidearm throw from Julian Sayin. Looks like 2:52 here left to go. Clock stays hot. Julian Sayin has completed 14 of 18 for 177. He has 1 passing touchdown and 1 interception. Fernando Mendoza today, you can see his numbers on the right-hand side as well. Waiting for the snap. Sayin has additional blocking to the left and a running back 5 yards behind him. Bo Jackson will get the carry. Jackson up the middle on 2nd down and 3 will pick up 2. It's a 3rd down and 1. Good stop there from the Indiana Hoosiers defense, and this red zone offense right now for the Ohio State Buckeyes has 1 touchdown and 1 field goal. They've also come off the field going forward on 4th down. What a drive, says Gimbal999. 2 minutes left to go. 3rd down and 1. 10 plays, 70 yards, and 6 minutes taken off the clock for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Buckeyes with the football on 3rd down and short. Looking to just pick up a yard. Julian Sayin goes to the left-hand side. Doesn't have much running ability. He'll wind up and fire. This pass incomplete. 4th down and 1 with 1:38 left to go. Will the Buckeyes tie it up right now, or do they go for it? What would you do? 4th down and 1. Do you tie it up, or do you go for it? 4th down and 1. Do you tie it up, or do you go for it? 4th down and 1 at the Indiana 5. Oh, guys, they are lining up to go for it. It is 4th down and 1. Ohio State down by 3. Ohio State down by 3. 4th down and 1. A quarterback sneak. It goes forward. The initial surge, not so much, but they pick it up. It's good. 1st down, Ohio State. 4th down and 1. They go for it, and they convert. It's 1st and goal from the 4. Call it the 3-yard line. Way to go. 1st and goal out to the 3 right now. No chance, no reward. Fortune favors the bold. That is true, unless you're Dan Campbell, in which case probably go for it, maybe less. Stops the clock with 1:04 left to go. Guys, timeout will be called here. Looks like the Ohio State Buckeyes going to call a quick timeout to talk about these next couple of plays right here. 1st and goal. Ooh, it says official review. No timeout called by the Buckeyes. This is an official review. This play, this last play, this quarterback sneak goes into the official review. It was a 4th down and 1. And with 64 seconds left to go, we're about to find out if it stands. Okay. Or John Wick, LOL. Ty says, Coey. What up, Coey? Book Obsessed Dommy. Or Book Obsessed Mommy. Hey, I saw your name in here a couple weeks ago. Book Obsessed Mommy. Cheers to you. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Welcome back, Book Obsessed Mommy. My wife is also a Book Obsessed Mommy, so that's why I remember your name. Welcome back, Book Obsessed. No 1st down, says Jack Mehoff. Jack I just got your name. You son of a gun. Your damn name, bro. I just got your name. You totally just cracked me up. That was good. I pop in and out, says Book Obsessed Mommy. Thanks. Let's see. Chris saying, I am sorry, Miss Jackson, but Indiana is for real. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Exactly. Michigan Wolverines. Damn name, bro. He got me. He got me. The damn name got me. The damn name got me. Ain't no man. He got me for sure, Mr. Mojo. You didn't catch that? I did now. I do coffee. I did now. Hell of a game, says Heath. Go to the stadium if you can afford TV and internet stream. Jeez. No. No, definitely not. If you can afford TV and internet stream, just go to the game, says Z-Cam. Almost said it. Let's see. What does your wife like to read? I can ask her. She's downstairs with the baby right now, and she's probably trying to put the baby to sleep. So if I haul her over the balcony, she'll probably be upset with it. A Court of Dozen Roses? Is that the name of the book that she's reading right now? Something with court and roses and thorns and I don't know, something like that. You might know what it is. You might actually know what it is. She's been reading that book right now. Let's see. Do I think that Indiana University will win? I don't know. Let's see. A Court of Thorns and Roses. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one she's reading. Yeah, that's the one. That's what she's been obsessed with for the past couple of weeks. Yup, hell of a game. Texas shout out. See, she knew exactly which one it was. I guess that book or those stories are hot right now. Asking me to name 10 books right now? I could name 10 books right now, but I can't guarantee you that I've read all 10 of those books just because I know the titles. Okay. I can name at least 20 different theater plays that I've read and actually performed in, but that's very different. Okay, guys, looks like it's a turnover on downs. So the 4th down scramble, the quarterback sneak goes nowhere, and it's not 1st and goal. It's a change of possession, and the Indiana Hoosiers get the football back. So Ohio State was looking at a 1st down, and all of a sudden Indiana has the football now after that review. Okay, so after that review with 30 seconds here left to go, we'll start the clock once again. 30 seconds left to go here. Shotgun formation, Indiana Hoosiers with the football. Man, I'm all over the place here. A snap, a drop back, a wind up and a throw. The catch is made. That's good for 1st down from the 15, from the 5 to the 17. That's a 12-yard pickup, and that's good for a 1st down, Indiana. This will take us to the end of the quarter. It'll be a 1st and 10. Indiana up by 3 with possession right now. We've got an Ohio State player taking a knee. Looks like a possible injury. That's the end of the quarter. 4th quarter about to get started. We'll have a 1st and 10 when we get back. Wow. I'm dying now, says Long Drive Vids. This game is incredible, says North DC. OMG, I went to UI University. I can't believe this, says Miaron. Miaron, what's going on? Take it to the house, says Chris. Oh, man, says Kevin. Indiana looks like the more calm team. They actually do look like the more calm team for sure right now. They definitely look like the more calmed team right now. This is impossible. No, it's just improbable. It's not impossible. It's just improbable. The basket football. Bro, why? Why do I say the things that I say sometimes? Why do I say the things that I say sometimes? That's funny. Basketball season is around the corner, guys. We are getting closer and closer to basketball season. I'm excited for March Madness. I'm excited for the NBA playoffs. Can't wait for that. We've got a lot of football left to go. Can't wait for the NFL postseason as well. When you have a Heisman-chasing quarterback, things look so much better, says Daniel Wilson. I agree. No respect to go for it and not tie it. For real, Northern, says Joseph. Let's ride, baby, says U.S. Army. What up, U.S. Army? College basketball, Michigan Wolverines. Do you stream March Madness? Book Obsessed Mommy. I do stream March Madness. I typically just cover the Sweet 16 or really just the Final Four. But I'll cover the Sweet 16. I'll for sure cover the Final Four. I don't think I'll cover the entire tournament, but I will be covering some of the other college games for sure for March Madness. I'm mostly NBA, NFL, MLB. I normally stick to like the professional leagues, but with college football being as good as it is during the postseason, same thing for basketball, it makes sense to cover it on this channel. Also, I do plan to cover in 2026, guys, I do plan to cover the World Cup. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm ready for the World Cup. I'm here for all but National Basketball Association, says Roy Williams. Looks like Marion, Mayorion. I don't know if I said that right. Mia Orion saying, I went to Indiana from 1980 to 1984. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. I told them to kick butt. They didn't listen, says Aqua Donkey Prospect. So, yeah, the World Cup is going to be another thing that we cover on this channel. Just adding to the repertoire. Just continue adding to the repertoire. Do you cover World Cup in Spanish, says Zay Loco. No, I do it in English. A veces, dependiendo en el juego, lo hago en español. Cuando jugó Real Madrid contra París, I did it in English. I'll probably still do them in English. I'm fluent in Spanish, but I am like conversational fluent in Spanish versus, you know, having to reach for words. My vocabulary is much more expanded in English, and obviously with radio broadcast you need to have a good strong vocabulary. Sticking with IU, the fourth is always the longest quarter, says Dan. All right, Dan, let's see what happens here. 1st and 10 coming up for the Indiana Hoosiers. Indiana University with 15 minutes on the clock. Can they hang on to this 3-point lead? Ohio State on defense. Indiana Hoosiers 1st and 10 at the Indiana 17-yard line. Shotgun formation. From the 17, their own 17. Here's the snap, and looks like a handoff going back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. That play goes nowhere. Never thought I'd be cheering for Indiana, says Chi-Town. Looks like Trashy Lobster says hello. What's up, Trashy Lobster? Have you thought about covering NASCAR? Honestly, no, I've not thought about covering NASCAR. Although you are not the first person to request it. I just don't have the passion for it. And if I did it, again, that would be sacrificing quality just to get a quantity of streams. Pistol formation, 2nd down and 10. Mendoza's on the run, a wind up and a throw. He does connect. Another catch made by number 80. Well done here for the Indiana Hoosiers. That's Charlie Becker once again. Picks up 15 yards on 2nd down and 10. First down, Indiana Hoosiers. 1st and 10 coming up for the Indiana Hoosiers after that 15-yard grab. Football out to the 32-yard line. Indiana approaching midfield. Ohio State at risk of actually losing this game, and I would have been one to lose my money for sure because I would have bet on Ohio. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. Here's the snap. It's a handoff out to the left-hand side. Looks like Black is going to pick up just a few. Kalen Black will pick up 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Coming up now. Keeping the football on the ground, keeping the clock ticking right now. Indiana in control of this game, although there's still too much time to lay out a winner. According to ESPN, the Indiana Hoosiers have a 68% chance of winning this game. 2nd down and 6. Shotgun formation, trips to the, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, now trips on the right-hand side, looking right, throwing right, catch is made, back to his favorite target here. Becker going to pick up another first down, call that a gain of 7 on 2nd down and 6. First down, Indiana. The Hoosiers continue to move. 43-yard line, Indiana's 43-yard line. Go Ohio, says Kevin Lewis. Who's tripping, says Rock Roll Raider fan. Why you always lying? All right, no tripping here. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. A man standing to the right here of Mendoza. Mendoza will hand this off to that man. It's going to be Roman Hemby, and Hemby will pick up about 3 yards. You know, Hemby doesn't have the same ring to it as Wemby. If only that was Victor Wembanyama. Okay. OMFG, says Sheldon Boone. What a game, huh, Sheldon? Okay, shotgun formation. We've got 2 receivers at the bottom, 2 receivers at the top, waiting for the snap. Fernando Mendoza doesn't like it. 11:55. He steps up to the line, calls a quick audible right now. So on 2nd down and 7, from the 47, Mendoza takes a high snap, will hand this off, and it looks like Hemby, not Wemby, Hemby will pick up 3. 3rd down and 4 coming up right now. 3rd down and 4. Indiana Hoosiers maybe keeping the football on the ground too much right now. They're calling it a 3rd down and 5 on my TV screen. Maybe keeping the football on the ground too much right now. Let's see. I'm seeing them do this. I'm guessing this is the same for the Hoosiers. I don't know. 3rd down and 5. Fernando Mendoza in a shotgun with Kalen Black to his right. Takes the snap, looks right, in trouble, on the run. He's scrambling. Got to get rid of it. Good job. Huge pressure by the Ohio State Buckeyes. They get the stop. It's 4th down and 5. 10:55 left to go. 4th down coming up right now. It's 4th down and 5, and it looks like the punt team will come out once again. Daniel saying, shout out the lowest. Who is that? Safety dance, says Roy Williams. Boop, 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 boop. Here's the boot. The punt is a deep punt. Out to the 10-yard line he goes, and brought down by the dog pile there of the Indiana Hoosiers. 10:45 left to go in this football game. That's it in this Big Ten championship, folks. Ohio State Buckeyes get the football back. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the Ohio State 10 when we get back from this commercial break. Shout out to Bobby Knight upstairs, says Jack Space. Mehoff has to say that like that. Renee Baker saying they messed up that track up. They messed that track up. Lived 10 minutes from the track. Talladega, best track. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. You guys are talking about Talladega out there. I'm loving this game. It's so close, says Sarah Small. What up, Sarah? Thanks for checking in. Mr. Detroit City, what's going on, my guy? Mr. Detroit, welcome back, sir. Welcome back to Detroit City. The dude that signaled that fair catch and ran. Eso pasa from time to time. Kevin saying up for the draft. Well, speaking of the draft, guys, where is your team? Just tell me the number. Tell me what number your team is on this list, and I will tell you what draft pick or what team that you have. Thank you very much, Andrew. Game of the decade, says B. Boru. The NFL draft number 19 for our book-obsessed mama out here. Number 19 looking all the way down at the Houston Texans. Number 13 out here, Robert Zamora, 13. 15 is the Dallas Cowboys. 13 is the Carolina Panthers. I see a lot of 15s right now. 12s coming in right now for the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals, the 12th draft picked in this year's draft. Number 14, Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be live tomorrow covering the Pittsburgh Steelers, guys, just so y'all know. Number 14, here we go. Who else out here? Number 24, Indianapolis Colts. They've got a big matchup against number 23 right here against the Jaguars this tomorrow, coming up tomorrow. Taking a look right now, number 31. Oh, good question right there. 31, would that be Patriots? Is that the Patriots? Maybe. Anyways, they're not on this list. Number 16 going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. Who else out here? I see number 6. Your team is the New York Jets. The Jets got a big game tomorrow against the Miami Dolphins. That should be a pretty big match. I'll enjoy that one. I won't be covering that one. Washington Commanders, HTTR to the Washington Commanders fans out there. Hail to the Redskins. I appreciate you checking in. Commanders got the 7th overall pick in the 2026 draft as it sits right now. This could change, guys. This could still change. But right now, Tennessee has the number 1 overall draft pick. If anything, that's where Mendoza's going to go. Mendoza's going to go to Tennessee. Would be rough. No, they just picked up Cam Ward. They'll be fine. Las Vegas might be looking to move on from Geno Smith. Tyler Shuck wasn't exactly the answer. The Cleveland Browns drafted like 3 quarterbacks last season, so they're not going to be doing that. New York Giants, they've got Jackson Dart right now. The New York Jets could be looking for a quarterback. Jaden Daniels should be coming back. Arizona Cardinals could be looking for a quarterback. Atlanta Falcons are set. J.J. McCarthy. Ooh, that's a troublesome spot right now. Anyways, this commercial break is over. 1st and 10, 10:45. Okay, here's the snap. Ohio State with the football. It's a snap and a handoff. This one is going to be a 5-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd down. We'll start the clock. 2nd down and 5. 5-yard gain right there from Bo Jackson. Does not go very far. Chiefs 7-seed Super Bowl run, says Connor. Renee Baker saying HTTR, ain't no manual, saying Dolphins. What up, ain't no manual? Robbie saying Titans need O-line help and a playmaking wide receiver. Yeah, well, they got rid of Traylon Burke, which could have been, and they got rid of A.J. Brown, and they got rid of Derrick Henry. They're just imploding. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's the snap and a handoff. This will be a run up the middle, past the 20, out to the 24-yard line. This will bring up a 1st down and 10. 1st and 10. Out to the OSU 24. The clock is ticking. The Ohio State Buckeyes have the football. They're at the 24-yard line right now. That last run was Bo Jackson, who went up the middle here. They're showing the players who have true freshmen with 1,000-plus rushing yards in a single season. Bo Jackson is one of them. A shotgun formation, motion on the field as Carnell Tate goes to the top of the screen. Ohio with the football. Julian Sayin takes the snap. The 4-man rush coming in. Sayin running out of time will wind up and throw. Catch is made at about the 28-yard line on 1st and 10. That catch will be made by Will Kakmarak. Again, that's going to be 2nd down and 6. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. 2nd down and 6. 9:05 left to go. The Ohio State Buckeyes down by 3 right now. Ohio State down by 3. We've got an I formation from the 28-yard line. Here's the snap. There is the handoff. This carry goes for maybe a 1-yard gain. This time it's Isaiah West who gets nothing on 2nd down. 3rd down and 5. Do you like camels? Says Christopher Brumwell. I mean, I guess I don't have anything against camels besides the fact that they spit. But I have friends who dip, so I guess that's fine. Okay, 3rd down and 5. By the way, these officials have not dropped very many flags in this game. 3rd down and 5, knock on wood. 3rd down and 5, shotgun formation. Here's the snap, looking right, looking left. Sayin will wind up and throw. Catch is made underneath. That's good for a 1st down. Out to the 37-yard line on 3rd down and 5. That's an 8-yard pickup. From the 29 to the 37 we go. 1st down, Ohio State. Okay. Todd Tier, do you really? Or are you just saying that? Texicali, thank you very much, man. How am I doing tonight? I am doing much better now that you're in the chat, my friend. Here's a toss to the left-hand side. Backwards this play goes. Jeremiah Smith will lose 5 yards on the reception. It brings up a 2nd down and 15. We are midway through the 4th quarter, and Ohio State is running out of time. Let's go defense, baby. Todd Tier seriously raises camels. That's cool. Ozai 420 asking, who am I pulling for to win? Honestly, Ozai, that's so funny. We've literally been watching Terminator all freaking, like for the past week. Ozai, we've been watching Terminator. Terminators 1, 2, and 3, but mostly Terminators 1 and 2. I'm actually going for, I don't really care. Again, it's not the Longhorns, so it doesn't really matter. 2nd down and 15, a 7-yard pickup brings up a 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8 football to the Ohio State 39-yard line. If I was making a bet today, I'll put it this way. If I was betting money today, which I'm not, but if I were to bet my money, I would have put it on the Ohio State Buckeyes. But watching the Indiana Hoosiers play today, they have been pretty dang good. Game's not over. Okay. 3rd down and 8. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Here's the snap, the blitz coming in, and Julian Sayin is in trouble. He's on the run now. Sayin being chased down. He winds up and throws. On the run, he finds Carnell Tate. That's good for a 1st down. 1st down pickup here for the Ohio State Buckeyes on 3rd down and 8. Carnell Tate picks up 20 yards, moves the football from the Ohio State 39 to the Indiana 41. That's good for an Ohio State Buckeyes. 1st down. 1st down for the Buckeyes here. 1st and 10. 5:40. December 7th is Pearl Harbor Day. That's tomorrow. Oh, it's JT's birthday tomorrow. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. This one goes out to the 38-yard line. Call it the 39. 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8. Okay, a day that will live in infamy. That is correct. December 7th. But that's a very different conversation here. Overtime loading, says Micah Kimbrough. That's possible, Micah. That's possible. 2nd down and 8 coming up right now. Admiral Nimitz, says Kevin Lewis. Actually, we're probably going to go to the Nimitz Museum this week, and we're going up to Fredericksburg. He was born in Fredericksburg, Texas. Here's the snap. Here's a little play action dropping back. Looks like Julian Sayin going to break a possible sack right there. Pass is incomplete. 4:43 left to go. I know I'm everywhere right now. I'm trying to read the chat, and I'm trying to call the game, and I'm trying to keep the scoreboard, and I'm doing all kinds of stuff right now. So, I'll step away from the chat. If you guys have not watched the show The Pacific on HBO, it's the sister show to Band of Brothers. If you've never watched Band of Brothers on World War II, the second Great War, the last Great War ever fought by the United States, Great War ever fought. Anyways, nothing to do with football. 3rd down and 8. The blitz comes in quickly. A throw to the flat here. This is going to be a reversal. This one, wow, cross-field pass. This will be a pass from, looks like Brandon Innes, and he's got an arm. Brandon Innes threw that one forward. I don't see where that flag came in from, but there is a flag on the play with 4 minutes left to go in this game. They're going for it in a tricky spot right now. The officials with conversation, waiting for the call. Let's find out what the flag is, guys. By the way, the Pacific is on Netflix here. Personal foul. Chop block by the Indiana Hoosiers defense. Oh my goodness. A chop block by the Indiana Hoosiers defense. That's definitely a chop block. Good call by the officials. Chop block. Boom. And Ohio State will pick up a big first down. Huge penalty for Indiana. Huge penalty for Indiana. 1st and 10. 4:31 here left to go. Indiana Hoosiers on defense. We're inside the red zone. Ohio State Buckeyes with the football now. Here's a snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. Fighting through the contact. Bo Jackson stays on his feet. Gets to the 10-yard line. This brings up a 2nd down and 2 after the 8-yard pickup. Jimin, giggity giggity, giggity goo. Come on, Buckeyes, says Long Drive Vids. Okay. Indiana University. A lot on the line right now. It is 2nd down and 2 with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. A pistol formation. Julian Sayin 5 yards behind, and the running back a few yards behind him. It's a snap and a handoff to Bo once again. Bo Jackson, does he pick up the first? I don't think he does. 2nd down and 2 becomes 3rd down and 1. A 1-yard pickup. Football at the Indiana 9. They need to get to the 8-yard line. The white hat with the 3s out here saying it's 3rd down. Did you get this? It's 3rd down, guys. It's 3rd down. It's 3rd down. It's 3rd down. 3rd down and 1 at the Indiana 9-yard line. 3rd down and 1 at the Indiana 9-yard line. At the under center right now, offset I formation. There's the snap, a little play action, going to the right-hand side on the move. Will wind up and throw to the end zone. Incomplete pass. It is broken up. Well done by Elijah Hardy again. 4th down and 1, and the Indiana Hoosiers, my goodness, doing a great job defensively. 4th down and 1. You got to take the points here. You got to take the points here. Elijah Hardy doing a great job on this one. Okay. 10 p.m. here in San Antonio, Texas. A 27-yard field goal attempt from position number 4. 4th down and 1. The field goal attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is no good! Ohio State will miss! They missed the kick! Oh, wow! And that is how the drive ends. 4th down and 1. It was a 26-yard chip shot field goal. 26-yard field goal missed. And that could be the game right there, guys. Indiana Hoosiers with 2:48 left to go, holding on to a 3-point lead. This game ain't over till it's over, but boy, oh boy, is that getting intense. Oh, Ohio. Man, that's wild. I told you they should have gone for it, says Robbie. People going to lose their house in this game, says Curtis Edwards. I would have been one of them. I'm glad I didn't bet. Kicker just entered the transfer. Yes, Wally. This kicker just entered. This kicker on that miss just entered the transfer portal. Kicking a field goal isn't easy, says Daniel Wilson. It is from 26 yards out at the NFL level. Coaches lose games, says Mr. Mojo. This game is absolutely fixed. Do you think that, guys? Me, myself, and I. Looks easy on college game day, says Tony Rings. How I feel to lose to the Ohio holders. I don't believe it, says Gibbs. Believe it, buddy. It is there. What's up, Courtney? What did I miss, Courtney? Oh, man. They're soft from not playing first stringers all year, says William Portman. How was your 2 NFL talent receivers not on the field, says me, myself, and I. Who are you referring to for Ohio State? Brandon Ennis, Jeremiah Smith, or Carnell Tate? Because they're all out there on the field right now. Fixed. I called Vegas, says Barry. Not fixed. It's not fixed, says Country Kisses. Tate and Smith, they're both out there, Tony. They're both out there. They're just not getting targets. They're covered so tightly by the Indiana Hoosiers. Guys, do not forget, do not sleep on Indiana. Indiana Hoosiers are the third best when it comes to points per game allowed. This team gives up 11 points per game. They've given up 10 in this one. They are true to form right now. Hoosiers defense holding tight, holding strong. They are 6th in yards per game allowed, giving up less than 300 yards per game. They are 5th in third down efficiency, giving up a conversion rate at less than 30%. So say what you want about the Ohio State Buckeyes. Yes, they are an amazing team, but so are the Indiana Hoosiers, both offensively and defensively. A lot of people just say, oh, they haven't played any real competition, but the numbers don't lie, bro. The numbers don't lie. We've got a 1st and 10 for the Indiana Hoosiers coming up right now. They're lined up on the 20-yard line. Here's the snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. They go. They'll pick up about 5 yards on that play. 2nd down and 5. The clock stops immediately. Ohio State going to call a quick timeout, and they're going to need to. Ohio State going to run through these timeouts pretty quickly here. Indiana literally just needs to pick up a couple first downs to win this game. So timeout has been called. OSU went jumbo in the red zone. No Jay Smith, no C. Tate on 4th down. That's fair. That is fair, me, myself, and I. They went with 2 tight ends instead of there. That's fair. Okay, I 100%. But at you mean on 3rd down? Or are you talking that 4th down earlier? Because fourth down that Ohio State just had, they kicked a field goal and missed. I'm guessing that you're thinking on 3rd down. Courtney saying, show me your soul. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Show you my soul? That's like, is that something like Medusa would say? Show me your soul. It's pretty intense. Fun game night, says Dylan Goodwin. What's up, Dylan? Welcome back, bro. How am I doing today? Thomas Moon. Honestly, I'm doing all right, bro. The first game for college football that we covered today, much more successful than this one. Wow, is that for real? 472,000 views on the Georgia Bulldogs Alabama game, and this one's not even going to break 100K. This stream right now is not even going to break 100K. We got 472,000 views on the Georgia Bulldogs versus Alabama Crimson Tide game. That's bananas. That's bananas. We almost got a 500,000. For real, for real? Are these the actual numbers? That's crazy. Let's go to the video analytics. Guys, our last live stream, Georgia Bulldogs versus Alabama Crimson Tide, 478,000 views, 26,000 hours of watch time on that game. That's bonkers, bro. This one, not so much, but that's okay. That's okay. All good. All good. Let's take a quick look at the content here for this game. I am going to pop into the analytics. I don't normally do this during live streams. I think it's tacky to do it. But every once in a while, you know. Every once in a while. Cada vez en cuando, como dice mi mamá. Hay que ver. We got 1.5K watching this live stream. Still under 1,000 likes for this live stream. I think we can get to 1,000. Got one new channel member today, sitting at 639 in the likes column, guys. Please be sure to smash that like button if I still have your attention. School of Rock comments saying you're tacky and I hate you. That's fair. I love School of Rock. Jack Black cracks me up, dude. Jack Black cracks me up. Okay, guys, I'm not going to say anything else until we get to 1,000 likes. I'm kidding. We're way far away from that. That's not going to happen for this live stream. That's not going to happen. This game is way more interesting than the last one, says Barry. I guess so. Adam R. Levy, what's going on, bro? Let's go. Michael saying ACC gets no one in except if Miami gets in at large. Okay. Commercial break is over. After the timeout that was called, I've got a 2nd down and 5, a shotgun formation from the 25, a snap and a handoff here. Looks like it's going to be an awkward handoff. Looks like that goes nowhere. 3rd down, well done by the defense here. 3rd down and 6, they go backwards. They lose a yard. 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Another timeout going to be called here by Ohio State. Indiana needs a 1st down here, and this game is over. B. Boru saying 1,000. Cody saying let's get to 1,000. 800 up. Let's go, guys. We're working on it. We're working on it. That's okay, though, guys. If we don't get there, I'm seriously not tripping. That first game was so good, it makes up for this one. It's a law of averages, right? 3rd down and 6. Motion on the field right here. The Indiana Hoosiers, if they pick up a 1st down, they will win this championship game. If they do not pick up a 1st down, Ohio State can definitely send this into overtime. They're talking about Fox's America's Game of the Week next week. Tomorrow, that's going to be the Packers versus the Bears. Duh, Bears. 3rd down and 6. A 1st down will basically ice this game. It'll salt this thing away. 3rd down and 6. 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Shotgun formation. 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Here's the snap. Dropping back. Mendoza to the right. Will air this out. A deep shot upfield. That's caught! Down at the 45-yard line. A big 1st down for the Indiana Hoosiers. And I think they might have just won this game. Charlie Becker eating today 126 yards today for Charlie Becker. Boy, oh boy, is he crushing the team right now. Charlie Becker. Woo. Z-Cam, why do you say that? Mods, are you guys drunk? Have you been drinking today, mods? 1st and 10. Big catch. This will take us to the 2-minute timeout, guys. This will take us to the 2-minute timeout. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Indiana at the 36-yard line. Ohio State with just 1 timeout remaining. I think they might have just won. I think they might have just won, Kevin Lewis. I think they might have just won. And Judge B. Baru, I think they might have just won. Me drinking water, says Dylan. Me drinking water. Just iced tea, says Robert Zamora. Nope, but I should be, says Courtney. No, but I should be drunk, says Courtney. All right, guys, commercial break once again. Sing Mario a victory song, the SpongeBob victory song. 'Cause it's sweet, sweet victory, yeah. Terrible coaching, says me, myself, and I. IPA now, says Kevin Lewis. Okay, Rams to trade some picks to get Mendoza. Yeah, Matthew Stafford is definitely on his way out, and I bet Mendoza, if they do pick him up, probably won't go early in the 1st round. We'll probably see him go in the 2nd round, but I think it'd be good. How is Texas getting in, says Michael Roden. Good question. I am Bros saying need a turnover from a fumble or game over. No gains, stops, or loss of yards. So I am Bros saying the only way that Ohio State is going to win this game is forcing a turnover. It's going to be tough to do that. Christopher, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you. B. Baru saying we're close to 1,000. 747, says B. Baru. His name is Manning, says Danny. Outbound saying they just won. Texas Tech is in, says Pebble. Who's your favorite football team? You see what he did here? Who's your favorite football team? It's got to be the Indiana Hoosiers. That's hilarious, bro. I really like that. Who's your favorite football team? That's good, dude. That's good, Bergman. I like that. Is it okay if I steal that? Well, I'm going to steal it anyways. Who's your favorite football team? The Indiana Hoosiers. Not Indy, says Daniel Wilson. Mendoza just won the Heisman, says Outbound 1219. That's a big throw, guys. Mendoza, 222 today. 222. Calling a cab, 222, 2222. 4th quarter, guys. 2 minutes left to go. Well done by the big brother here in Fernando Mendoza. In the first quarter, he completed 3 of 8. Since the first quarter, he's completed 12 of 15. Big turnaround from the first quarter here. And I think Fernando Mendoza going to be looking for additional points right now. They are inside of field goal range. Maybe not yet. 43-yard line. Indiana Hoosiers need about 15 more yards to get into a comfortable field goal position. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10, a snap and a handoff. It'll be a slide. He goes down immediately. The clock will continue ticking. 2nd down and 10. The clock is ticking, guys. The Ohio State Buckeyes not going to use that final timeout. Oh, that's scary, dude. This is scary. We got to get into the intense music right now. We got to get into the intense music. 93 seconds remaining in this football game. Ohio State has the clock still ticking. The Hoosiers still in the huddle. Break! They line up with 10 seconds left to go. Play clock down to 7, 6, 5, 4. Ticking away. Here's the snap, the handoff to the running back once again. This will be a gain of 3. It brings up a 3rd down and 7. Timeout maybe going to be called with 1:10 right here. Final timeout taken by the Ohio State Buckeyes. And now a big conversion, or we could get overtime. A 1st down here, and the Indiana Hoosiers will win the Big Ten championship. A turnover or a 4th down, a field goal could make things very different here as well. Okay, Iowa State couch went to Penn State. Nettie Lions. Better fake a new injury, saying Jeremy. Huh? Saying Newman. Couch, question mark. 800 team, says BB. This game is over, says Outbound. 40 more, saying BB. It's good, man. It's all good, bro. Don't worry about it, BB. We're all good. Okay. Another commercial break. Final timeout taken. Man, these commercials, they are really, Fox really wants their dollars today, bro. Fox really wants their dollars today. It's kind of crazy how often we're cutting back and forth during this game. Indiana popped the OSU balloon, says Michael. They need, thanks, thanks, Big Banger Mob, appreciate that. I am supposed to get a pretzel if Ohio wins, says Haley. I hope you get your pretzel, Haley. Shout out to Earth Citizen. You're welcome, Earth Citizen. Montez Beckford saying BYU and Bama should have played each other on the way they played today. Who the hell is OSU's offensive coordinator? Well, I'm more worried about their defensive coordinator right now. $2 super chat, or looks like a 99-cent super chat coming in right now from Cannon Perkins. Thank you, Cannon Perkins, for the super chat, my friend. Okay. Jack Space Mehoff. You're a funny guy. You could tell by his name. Taco Tom saying IU beating OSU is wild. What up, Taco Tom? What up, Taco Tom? 30,000 likes, says Tina. Almost there, Tina. Almost there. I think we've gotten that on this channel so far. Man, great question, says Big Banger Mob. Gamezing. What's up? I feel like they do commercials to keep us in suspense. They have to, dude. I don't know why they cut to it so often on Fox and why they do it so much in college football. Like, we get it, dude. We get it. But you know what's crazy, man? College football fanatics show up at 7 a.m. for a tailgate on a game that starts at 3:30 p.m. and nobody leaves early. So I guess that's just the way college football is. Crazy that it never happens that way. Welcome to First Downs, BB. BB, welcome to First Downs, my friend. Fist bump to you, big dog. Let's go. Fist bumps to Beabaroo. 3rd down and 7. Big 3rd down coming up for Indiana. 3rd down and 7. They need some yardage here. Mendoza, a man in motion, will hand this off to the running back. They keep it on the ground. not going down. The clock is ticking, and they're going to take every second that they can off this clock. And I think the field goal unit might come out. It's a 4th down and 4, the football at the Ohio State 37. A field goal from here would be a big one. 37 plus 18 would be what, 56? 55? Kevin, thank you very much. Thank you for that super chat, man. That $10 super chat helps a lot, bro. More than you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Kevin. Fist bumps to you, bro. But hey, man, if you guys really want to help out this channel, do me a favor. Go check out the Dollar Shave Club links down below. I know that sounds cheesy. Kevin, I appreciate that $10 super chat. And even though it's not 10 direct dollars to me, if you end up using the Dollar Shave Club promo, it does help me continue our sponsorship deal with Dollar Shave Club. So if you guys really want to help out this channel, and you've got a little extra coin and you're looking to buy a present or something like that, it would be a huge help to me if you guys check out the link down below in those descriptions. Thank you guys so much, man. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, Book Obsessed Mommy. I appreciate that. Roy Williams, thank you for the super chat. All right, guys, 4th down and 5 from the 37. Let's see if they kick this field goal or what the deal is going to be here. 4th down and 5. Should be 50-something from here. 4th down and 5. Let's see what they do. 24 seconds left to go. They are lined up to punt this thing away. So they're going to punt this away. Not going to line up to kick a field goal. Let's get rid of this. Punt team is out. You see all the players doing this, whatever this is. With 24 seconds left to go, here's the snap, here is the punt. This one is a high-hanging one. It will be a fair catch at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 with 18 seconds left to go. Ohio State with 0 timeouts remaining. They need to get into field goal range. Let's see what happens. Okay, thank you, Taco Tom. Thank you, Taco Tom. 1st and 10 at the OSU 14-yard line. 1st and 10 at the OSU 14-yard line. We've got a shotgun formation. Smith with a man to his left right now. Whoa, did that say Smith or Sayin? It's Sayin. Julian Sayin with a man to his left right now. It is C.J. Donaldson. He'll drop back. A shot to Donaldson goes out of bounds. Catch is made. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7 with about 13 seconds here left to go. It's a 2nd down and 9. The Buckeyes might be done, guys. The Buckeyes with the football. 2nd down and 9 at the Ohio State 15. 2nd down and 9 at the Ohio State 15. We're looking at a shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. On 2nd down and 9, the drop back, Mr. Sayin in trouble, steps into this one, throws that one, a beautiful spiral. It's almost intercepted. It finds its way into the ground. Stops the clock with 3 seconds left to go, so we're going to get some lateral nonsense here. It brings up a 3rd down and 9. Let's see where they go. If Ohio State scores on this play, I might lose my mind. Thank you, Steve. Cheers to you, bro. Saying I got you 100 likes. Let's go, Steve. 3 seconds. 3rd down and 9. 1 timeout remaining for Indiana. Ohio State about to lose the Big Ten championship game right here, right now. Let's see if it happens. From their own 15-yard line, you can imagine that Indiana is playing prevent, prevent, prevent. Here's the snap. Here's the drop back. Surveying on the run. Double zeros on the clock. Mr. Sayin will wind up and throw. It goes up in the air. It'll actually be caught by Jeremiah Love, but it's not going to be enough for the touchdown here. This will be your final score, and the Indiana Hoosiers going to be your Big Ten champions. Indiana will win this game. And I would have lost the house had I bet. All right, guys, talk about an upset. That's all she wrote. I've got not 1, not 2, but 3 games tomorrow, so won't have a huge chance to hang out with you guys today. I want to say a few more things, man. 1, if you really want to support this channel, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment whenever I end this live stream. Those are 3 free ways you can help support. Another way you can help support this channel is by going to the Football Nation website to sign up for the Football Nation Pick'ems. Our weekly Pick'ems. We do this every single week, guys, and we're trying to give away $100 every single week. Another way you can help support this channel is by looking at the links in the description down below. You can sign up for Sway. On Wednesdays, we do trivia with a $500 prize pool weekly. $500 prize pool weekly. It's 12 questions. It literally takes 8 minutes to go through the trivia quiz. It is that simple, guys, and I ask super basic questions. So super easy questions there. That's another way you can help support this channel. And of course, in the descriptions down below, of course, picking up something from the Dollar Shave Club using our promo code FOOTBALLN25 would really help this channel go a lot farther as well. Anyways, guys, that is it. That is all I've got for y'all today. I am done. I cannot wait for tomorrow. And tomorrow, I will be covering 3 more games. So, until next time, my name is Mario Manuel. You've been watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching, man. Peace out.